start with the smoke real quick, and then we can
All
continue
right,
with that.
then we are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to
Yeah,
Yes,
Embrace the
yes, yes,
Thirst.
yes,
yeah.
yes,
But
yes. Feel the
The
thirst back
rebels
in me.
are here.
and
Embrace
yes,
us.
yeah,
Brace
I'm in
us,
my
damn
Jeff
it.
Hardy. I'm in my Jeff Hardy mode now without my
Well,
DUI.
well, let's since you on that, my brother is probably looking at us right now, pissed off because I took something that belonged to him, so I might as well show it off. Listen, oh, we're gonna go. We're gonna go with this real quick because my smoke is very short, very sweet, but y'all fans gotta stop this bullshit lying. Okay, it was nice and cool in 2000 and what 6
6.
maybe.
Yeah.
6.
Okay, about if certain people win, we gonna riot. Okay, stop lying. Y'all ain't rioting shit, especially Canada. Y'all ain't rioting nothing. Y'all too nice to riot. That's why I had a nice little picture that says, "What if Sammy don't win, we gonna nicely, calmly leave and exit the building." I was laughing my ass off, but they was I actually thought it was became close. They was riled when they said "fuck you, Roman" last night. I was like, oh shit, they might do it. They
And
might do
I'm
it.
about to say, hold
Ooh,
on. I can attest. Yeah, Canadians actually will riot because I remember, and actually Triple H you documented this, that right after Montreal happened, they
Oh,
was outside the damn hotel waiting for Shawn Michaels to come in, and it was like, yeah, and he wound up getting, and Triple H wound up getting punched in the face by some fans, and I was like,
look, Canada. Listen, it's very hockey. It's the birthplace of hockey and all that stuff. And they can
ye-
get violent. They can be nice all you want. They don't have to. They're not the most violent country in the world, but at the same time, if they are in love with, which I love about this storyline, it's showing the passion of wrestling fans. I don't care if you just WWE fans. It's showing the passion, a little bit of fandom of the art of sports entertainment or pro wrestling, whatever. And it's showing motherfuckers how passionate
"Yo,
they
what's up,
are with this.
Boogie?"
It's showing how passionate people are about this storyline. It's one of the best storylines that he has done in a long fucking time. And I mean,
And one of the
granted,
most extended long
yes,
storylines that they've done
yes,
because this has
yes.
been 2 years.
2 years, over
yeah.
2 years. WrestleMania is like 2.5 years, right?
Yep.
And we about to go to the third WrestleMania, which possibly have Roman Reigns, of course, main eventing as a heel, keyword as a heel, and we want to see it. But the thing is, we got so many options now, and now we can continue what we were talking about off camera if you want to, Hill.
Yeah, sure.
About this story got so many layers you can go with. They don't know you can't fuck this up. And if there are people that's mad about the result from last night, you have not been paying attention to this story. If you thought that they were gonna pull the trigger last night, no, they wasn't. The end game was in WrestleMania. Yes, right now he actually made it harder, in my opinion, harder for Cody now because now the fans gonna want Sammy or Jay to be at least in the conversation of this fucking situation. And you can't just, I don't know, that's like me, it's us on this damn screen, and then all of a sudden you just put a total stranger in our fucking show right now that don't know what the fuck we all about. You can't do that. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. The common denominator, if you do put Cody in here, is Paul Heyman. Because, like I said, they did put a little thing where it is kind of personal. Paul Heyman is close to Dusty Rhodes and all that shit. But you cannot, right now, after what we saw last night, we got more shit now. Because Jay didn't do what everybody thought he was going to do, right? Especially me. Jay didn't touch Roman. Jay didn't touch Sammy. Or Sammy, right? So where's Jay alliance in this? And how y'all going to put Kevin Owens and Sammy against the Usos when Jay didn't even touch Sammy last night? It was Sammy that touched Jay by mistake. Yeah. But wrestling. Y'all know wrestling. By mistake means you still touch me, goddammit. You still gotta be answered. So, I mean, last night was awesome. I mean, you know what? Not just Elimination Chamber.
Actually, I do gotta touch that one a little bit because let's also remember that at Survivor Series, Jay kind of accidentally touched Sammy too, so that was kind of the receipt right there.
But if you think,
accidental receipt, but still a receipt.
But if you think about it though, that's before Jay is who he is now. Jay was still hot headed, did not trust Sammy at all at that time. So it could have seemed as if it was shit. We could have said Jay did that shit on purpose.
Yep.
But you know
last night we can't say that Sammy did that shit on purpose because he was going after Roman. Yep. And kudos to that match. Like, yo, like I said, I think we said it Friday. Mm-hmm. If he loses, which he did, it gotta be believable that it could change our mind that he could have won this match, and he could have won that match, and they could have put a trigger they wanted to. Like, you know what? Audible. Sammy beat him. You know, they could have done that shit. Like, But you know, the end game is WrestleMania. The show was good with the exception of probably we're gonna talk about and the whole Saturday as wrestling was great. I mean, Battle in the Valley was good, crazy ass matches, predictable results, but still is New Japan and it's good. Elimination Chamber was good. Let's get into it. I know what we talk about for Black History.
Black champions, and also the anniversary of this title.
Well, hell, what's the first thing we're gonna talk about, man?
We're gonna talk about Elimination Chamber because that pay-per-view was good, and plus at the same time I was an NBA All-Star as well, good slam dunk contest, but. But the whole show, it was good, and if I could compare it to any WWF pay-per-view, and yes, I say WWF.
Yeah, no, he could say what the hell he want. Goddamn it!
I can compare this to No Way Out No Way Out '98 because because it felt like the road to WrestleMania instead of No Way Out, and Elimination Chamber used to be No Way Out. History learned. So. But this one, I have no problem with it from top to bottom. The Women Elimination Chamber, it felt like the number one contendership is at stake, and we all knew who won. They picked the right person. It was Asuka. Yes. So that was a good, entertaining match.
I do gotta say this though. Just like this is going to be the theme of the entire Elimination Chamber. Was that they never. We had ideas who were going to win, but the story of how we got to the end result was just an amazing thing. And I had to see this. That I was like, there were some people who shocked me in the Elimination Chamber, and the biggest one being Nikki Cross because, she like totally was in her element last night.
You know what? If we go with we start with the female course because that's what started the show. Honestly, they kept the elimination tradition alive. I was telling my wife this last night. That if you want to make a star, especially in this chain match, the perfect time to do it is the person like shows off. Like you gotta show off their ability and get people invested in the person. That match showed. I think it put an exclamation point on Raquel. So when I say tradition, she was the beast in that. She's supposed to be the beast in that match. She's the supposed to be the powerhouse of the match, right? Mm-hmm. And it took, if I remember right, first she was like one of the last three, right?
Yep. With her Carmella.
Right. And the fucking way they eliminated her. Like super kick,
Shining Wizard,
and right, and you had to finish her off,
and they both had to pin her,
right, and they both had to pin her. So you made her look strong. She did a great job on that. Like you said, Nikki Cross showed her crazy side, which was the sandy side of Nikki Cross that we haven't seen in a long time. Thank God they brought that character back. Liv Morgan, I'm starting to believe now. I'm starting to see what they're doing with her. She refused to tap out. You gotta fucking make her pass the fuck out. You make her pass the fuck out. And I'm starting to get that now because at first like, what the fuck are they doing with her? Well, she seemed like a damn a chick that likes pain. and shit. I'm getting it now. If I didn't, if everybody got it before me, I'm sorry. I'm kind of slow. But I get it now. And then you got you got the veteran in there. You got Natalia showing her butt off, and I still one of the most underrated wrestlers there, female wise wrestlers there that watch everybody go past her. I just what we all called. I think last episode we all called it Oscar. Really be this Oscar. Everybody everybody that's a fan of Oscar from
Kana days.
Said this Oscar better win. I swear to God, it kind of scared me. I thought Carmelo. I was like, this show Carmelo. I'm sick of that damn match.
Wait a minute. You know what?
That'd be shitty.
Oh, that's like that reminds me of something. When we were in Discord last night, I told Real, like the moment Natty got eliminated, I was like, damn, they done Shawn Michaels. I forgot what the specific comment I was, but I was like, damn.
WrestleMania 20,
Michaels. They done Shawn Michaels and Natalia out this damn match. And I was like,
man. If anybody that was in Canada saw that and if anybody in Canada would have heard you said that shit, oh man. Oh, they would have on your ass like, how dare you? How dare you?
No.
We came to talk to you now, Canadian.
Yeah. Yeah. But think about it though. Because what did Carmella do? She super kicked Natty right in the face.
Off the sharpshooter.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I got what you go. I got where you're going with that. Like, if you say anything Shawn Michaels wise, that's with a wrestling move in Canada. Like, thank you for putting your little pieces in the AC, but we haven't forgot about. Well, and in Montreal, how dare you? Yeah. How dare you?
I was like, and that was the first thing I was thinking. I was like, man, when Natty get eliminated, I know that they gotta have a heel eliminator because I was like, they need somebody. Because I was like, if Asuka would have done it, I would have actually wound up getting a cheer. But like anybody else, I was like, wait a minute. Yep, Carmella would be the perfect one to eliminate her because.
Oh yeah. You know what? I thought about this. Let me say this also for WWE. Shout out for y'all for not mentioning the fucking screw job.
Yep.
Every time y'all on fucking Montreal, y'all got to mention that screw job. Congratulations. I like how they went around it. They said, all right, y'all know what happened here, or you know. So
they kind of mentioned it in the opening.
They kind of mentioned it, but they didn't name it. And I was like, thank you. Because I'm sick of hearing about it. Honestly, y'all trying to milk the fucking cow, and it's fucking pouring out dust right now. Stop it. It's over.
I'm glad that they didn't mention about it because it's all over the place. Like it's time to let it die. But let's move forward.
And also I do gotta say this that Carmella had me cracking up during that entire match because trying to hide in the damn pod like after she was already in the match, but then I was like, then when Asuka was chasing her all around the ring, I was like, that shit had me rolling.
You know what? Let me tell you, I see what they did with Carmella, and I kind of like it. They went back to her Staten Island Princess character, but she still thinks she's the most beautiful thing out there. So she's not wearing those skimpy ass outfits. She's wearing her old school Staten Island outfits, doing the little moonwalk again. But she added little things, her imprints, and now she like very annoying. Like she's going. I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to say Survivor Series. I ain't going to go SummerSlam. I'm going to say Survivor Series. She's going to be pretty much put back in the title picture, but as the most hated person in WWE. Bar none.
I'll do you one better. Queen of the Ring, because they talk about doing that tournament again.
Yeah. They did announce that as I think they're gonna bring it back as a pay-per-view. Live event.
I give her being a Queen Carmella.
And if not that, then I got one other option. Even though, like, Lord knows when the hell these belts are gonna actually be defended again. I see her and Chelsea being the tag champions.
Well, I think they working on Ronda and
Shayna,
to be the tag team champions. But That would be an interesting tag team. The you can go at the Karens. I don't know.
Oh
But
Lord.
I don't know. WWE they gonna max on that because they already teased that Chelsea Green and probably what's the name
Sonya Deville.
Yeah, Sonya Deville might
Yeah.
might go as a tag team. They try to put that piece.
All right, the damn
That
it,
mo-
make
that
them a
that
stable then. Yeah.
that
Ah,
that would make more sense because both got in common. They both don't like Adam Pearce. They
yeah.
both get fucked over. So I'm like, shit. If we get fucked over, we must work together, and that won't be more comedic tag team more than serious.
That's why I say I don't think that Chelsea Green is failure because I think that's a character. Like
Yep.
I know there's a lot of people that think, oh, what the hell you come back for this? I think that's the character they're going for. Like honestly, like before she was in WWE, she was not doing much either. So it's no big. It's like this is actually an improvement from the last time she in WWE.
Yeah,
At least you get more. At least you get more TV time. You know what I mean? So
and plus she was also recovering from an injury then. So.
right, and hell,
Yeah.
she didn't get injured yet. So this is a better fucking turnout than her last run. But that be the female. The one thing I ain't gonna knock it, but is it just me or did the elimination chamber for the female match was kind of fast?
No, that's normal.
I think it kind of was a little bit because especially compared to the men's match, but that's another thing. But
What?
I do got to say that still that I think they're starting to get a little more comfortable with pacing in these women's matches though because
Yeah.
at least they did hold on, let me check the time frame. Yeah, because like this one got about almost 20 minutes worth, so I do got to say that they definitely I'd say they're definitely getting a little more comfortable with doing these type of matches more so, but yeah, all I gotta say is like if they find the balance between when to speed up the pace and then when to slow it down, I'm gonna tell you what, the right 6 women, they're gonna wind up putting on the cell match of a lifetime. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly think that they made like I said, they made they made us pay attention to a couple of people that was in that match, and I think this gonna be the year we're gonna see them do some good business with Raquel, with Nikki Cross, because I don't know. I think they now I'm starting to think they're gonna wait to wrestle the night after WrestleMania to bring in Eric Young. I thought it would be a perfect time to stay in Canada to bring in Eric Young, but they might wait till the WrestleMania after so they can have somebody else in Sandy. And like I said, Liv Morgan. I see what they're doing with Liv Morgan, and they put her as so close. It's scary. Like the Royal Rumble, she did a good job.
Yep.
Last night she did a good job, and the fact that she didn't tap out, she passed out. So it was just like the third fucking submission she passed out, like she refused to tap.
Yeah.
And then you got Carmella, who's it's very annoying. So that's gonna work for her down the road. And that, as you said, Hill, I might agree with you on that one because she might win the Queen of the Ring, and then she's gonna really be on our damn case. And of course, Asuka being the right person to win that match. And this Asuka against Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. I'm gonna say this now, fellas. You know how you Hill, you know how you said this was this the forgive me era or I'm sorry era?
I'm sorry era.
Yeah, this is I'm sorry to Asuka and Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania.
Yep.
Okay. Rhea
Shit,
Ripley,
you're
Ripley,
right.
Rhea Ripley, her downfall started at that empty WrestleMania with Charlotte. I think she's gonna get her payback there. And Asuka from her undefeated streak, that was like one of the longest undefeated streak in WWE history, to end that WrestleMania against Charlotte.
This will be our first.
This will be her first one.
WrestleMania win, which is shocking to think of.
Right. So I think this is sorry. I'm sorry for both those ladies and for title matches. They you can't fail. Just give them some good time. I'm asking for at least 15 plus. 15 plus.
Give me 20. And matter of fact, if you do night one, give Bianca Belair and Asuka night one as a main event, and give Rhea and Charlotte night 2 as a co-main event.
I would say give Rhea Ripley and Charlotte the main event since Rhea Ripley won the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
Okay, that's fair.
Give her the main event and give Bianca Belair since she's been on the road for over damn that would be a year. WrestleMania would make a year. And shout out to Wolfpack on Wrestling Podcast for bringing that up. Why we didn't see nothing like y'all did for Roman Reigns with his 900 day. I want to see something for fucking Bianca Belair. This one has been champion for a damn year.
Yeah, let me see. Hold on, let me see if I can get her official.
And Triple H won this.
Close to 300 if she had surpassed it.
Now get me wrong. I think they did do something when she was 300, but it'll be nice in my view that y'all do something to celebrate her 1 year. Like she's a dominant champion for a whole year.
Oh, it's simple. Give her the signature replica title. That's close enough. That's fucked up, but that's close enough.
315. All right, 315 is her current.
In fact, what's the last Monday of this month is next week.
The 27th.
Damn it, give her that. And I should have brought that up because damn it, listen, Kofi Kingston ain't the only fucking black wrestler y'all had. Every fucking damn Monday I see him
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley's there. 2-time WWE champion. God damn. Y'all just did Shelton Benjamin 20 anniversary. Show that man. Show him love, God damn it. You know?
I just hope they do that. And plus, give Bianca Belair her dues. Like y'all gave proper Roman Reigns, in which I saw some stats. I'm like, damn, CM Punk title a little much better. But anyway, but I say give. I was like give Bianca some chance, and no, she's not Super John Cena. Fuck no. But like I was saying though, Bianca Belair, she carried that division on her weight. And matter of fact, she brought the ESPY Award eyes to the division, so that means a lot. So give her some props, give her respect. Hell, give her a goddamn signature division championship title.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, if you have Bianca Asuka on night 2, it would literally mark 1 day to the year when she beat Becky.
There you go. So how about this? Night 1, y'all celebrate that she's been a fucking champion for a whole year. Then that's the guaranteed 365 night 2. And that's the match that she like the night she won it is the night she loses. I mean, in my view, that's where you drop the ball. You drop the title to Asuka. Asuka, this is the character we've been waiting for a long time. I ain't gonna say like I know when we waiting for it, but we been waiting for this Asuka for a while. I thought we had a little taste when she turned heel in the Kabuki Warriors and she starts getting missed. That's the closest we got to Kana, but now we got Kana and it's all good. But the Women's Elimination match was good. It made some stars. It put people on the map. And like I said, Natalya, if nobody don't give you love, you go get love from goddamn us. You are very underrated, and I don't know why you must love WWE or WWE is treating you very well. We don't know how much you get paid because woman, you should have been most of the time at least an 8-time champion by now. But that's just saying. What was I don't want to stay on this match for long, but that was a good way to start the show.
Yeah, definitely. And again, props to all 6 women in this one because, like I said, they tore it up and got Montreal started off hot. But then, speaking of Montreal being hot, they were a different kind of hot with this next match. Bobby Lashley defeated Brock Lesnar via disqualification. And that is why a lot of people were hot because really you have the match end on a low kick.
Boo Dookie.
Okay.
Boo Dookie. Boo Dookie. Boo Dookie.
I was upset, mad, confused.
But
thinking because we all know what happened Friday night. And then trying my best to make sense, and I can't make sense of it. First of all, This is the rubber match.
Mhm.
This is the rubber match. This is the third match y'all had. Unless you try to tell me that y'all gonna make Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar, and Bray Wyatt for WrestleMania, please tell me how that gonna make sense.
No, flag.
Yeah.
XFL flag.
How?
Throw through.
How?
Let me, let me,
How is that gonna make sense?
let me tell you
Please.
something. Because there was Brock Lesnar decision. Kiss my black ass. Let me tell you something. That was the dumbest ending I've ever seen. All this hype, all this build for kicking the balls. And we realized that Bobby Lashley is facing Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. And the rumor for Brock is supposed to face Gunther. If this for the Intercontinental Championship, oh, we gonna cuss Triple H ass out. Because let me tell you the reason why I say that.
Oh wait.
You give
Find out find out who
no.
produced that. Find out who produced that match.
Yeah, we gonna
First of
find
all,
out.
find out who produced that match, and then we gonna get Triple H for signing off on it. But find out who produced that match first. Because you
Yeah.
tell me Michael P.S. Age produced that shit, man, I'm really gonna be mad because Michael P.S. Age is supposed to love storylines. He's
Yes.
supposed to have. So if you tell me Michael P.S. Age did that shit, and then Triple H signed off, I'm gonna be upset. But if you tell me like I don't know, Jamie Noble did that shit,
Or hell, even Petey.
I don't know. I think P would deal with the women, so I ain't gonna go with P on that one. But if you tell me Shane Helms did that one, what? You know,
They don't.
but
The end game is Triple H. He signed that shit off. Triple H. He's a creative person, so he's the one signing shit off.
Unless you tell me that fuck the Bobby Lashley, fuck the Bray Wyatt situation, and you tell me this is going to end at WrestleMania, you gotta fucking make sense of it. Because the last time y'all did some low blow shit like this was Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles that pissed you off. Again, think of the comparison you just said, Hill. It was hyped. This shit was hyped. We got the match that we waited for 2 years, 3 years possibly. Whenever Bobby Lashley came back to WWE, that he was promised against Brock Lesnar. We got the match. The Royal Rumble match. The Royal Rumble match for last year was better than this shit. The Crown Jewel match was better than this shit.
Jason Jordan produced this.
There you go.
Oh, he needs his monkey ass whip. He needs his monkey ass whip. First of all, no, fuck that. Fuck that waffle looking motherfucker.
No. You're supposed to be an amateur wrestler, right? Jason Jordan is also an amateur wrestler, correct? Yes. You're supposed to be, and you talking about two just because they built as a brick house. I don't care. Brock Lesnar is a former NCAA heavyweight champion. Bobby Lashley is a military fucking amateur wrestling champion. Both of them are MMA powerhouses. One was the former UFC champion. The other one was undefeated in fucking Strike Force. Or was it Bellator? I think it was Strike Force.
Yeah, Strike Force.
Strike Force. And you telling me and don't get me wrong, the match, if y'all was expecting a scientific, technical match or some 40-minute classic, Dave Meltzer 5+ star match for those two, fuck that. I'm gonna go Big E on this. It was big man slapping big me, all that shit. That's what you gonna get. Fucking that. You gonna get everybody had their finisher moves. You gonna press L1 constantly. That's what you're gonna get from fucking Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. But the ending is a fucking low blow from Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
Who's the beast?
Correction, it was Bellator. He was undefeated.
Okay, Bellator.
Okay.
You telling me that's it? Listen. This shit worked with Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. Undertaker did it. Yeah, it made sense because Undertaker was like, "Fuck that, you ain't knocking me out again, not this time." But this is Brock Lesnar. This is the beast. This is this incarnate against Bobby Lashley, the Almighty, the God of gods and shit. And you tell me that shit ended off with a low blow? A low blow?
And 5 minutes into the match, nonetheless.
5 minutes. 5 minutes in the back is gonna end off with a low blow.
And
you
got,
we don't know if you're gonna get a rematch because it's supposed to be the end of the feud.
That's it. Because the way they pinned the shit with Brock against Gunther, if it's for the Intercontinental Championship and he won the IC title, boy, that'd be a slap to the face. If
Brock Lesnar win the Intercontinental title, listen, if it's a good match, because he wants. Okay. Remember we said this in the room, that stare, how everybody got invested with that one stare.
Yep.
Because Gunther already said it before then. He wanted to test himself against Brock Lesnar. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and yes, I said Gunther at least 3 or 4 times this shit. As long as y'all know, I said Walter, but he that name has invested in me. Okay, over 250 days as Intercontinental Champion, the belt we love.
Yep.
That's something.
And not to mention, there's something that I think it was Michael or I think it was either no, actually it was Corey that said it last night that when Brock gets invested in somebody, that
yeah, and that's why I said I think I said Reese, you might know this. I said this on Hill for Life. It's if Brock Lesnar is invested and he likes and he wants to work with you, he'll work. If you're lazy or he just don't like you, he's gonna be lazy. Now, last night I don't know what it was because I thought he wanted to work with Bobby Lashley. I thought he liked Bobby Lashley. They are like 2 peas in the pod. But that finished, I'm confused. So, but if he wants Gunther. And let's say if it's a good match and Bobby and Brock wins the Intercontinental title, first of all, I'm gonna say congratulations. And like I said, it gotta be a good match. It can't be no damn 8-second, 5-minute F5 Finanza and all that shit. And you just go bury Gunther. Then you pretty much taking a big loogie and spitting on my favorite belt. That's not happening. But if it's a good match, again, this is WrestleMania. I don't want a 15-minute. Brock, you gonna work. You gonna let Gunther shine. Yep. And hell, we might get surprised and Gunther wins. I know, right? I know. I'm waiting for y'all to do it. I'm waiting for y'all to do that. But
if Imperium get involved,
I'm just saying though. If Gunther beats Brock, that sound you just made is gonna be like at least 60,000 people. Because there's no way we're gonna believe that Brock Lesnar, a belt that he never had. That's not on his resume. And it's prestigious. And hell, it's prestigious again. Thank you, Gunther. It's prestigious again that he don't want it. That he don't want his name in that history.
True. But then again, it's like, in fairness though, Brock Lesnar ain't really held any title outside the heavyweight title. Because he's only been WWE champion, World Heavyweight Champion, or Universal Champion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean he went for the title against RVD, but that was like
back with his rookie year.
Yeah, he was disqualified.
Yep.
But that's as close as he's sniffed an Intercontinental Championship.
And let's not forget, Bobby Lashley is facing Bray Wyatt. And here's the reason why I think about this shit. On SmackDown, when Bray Wyatt beat the shit out of Hit Row.
Thank you, Bray. Thank you, Bray. Thank you, Uncle Howie. Thank you.
Uncle Howie, that's the only time I will ever love you.
Sorry. Hold on. Let's get real. Thank you, Bo. Thank you, Bo.
Yeah.
Act like y'all know it's Bo fucking Dallas. People leave. I believe that's Bo. I believe. I believe.
And Carl Michael X approved. Now,
yes, he did.
When Bray Wyatt and the evil ass Colonel Cinder came out and want to challenge whoever wins that match, I'm thinking to myself, this is a consolation prize. So Bobby Lashley is facing Bray Wyatt, even though them two never fought each other. I don't believe.
They never even interacted.
Exactly.
No.
So I'm starting to think at WrestleMania we go see some theoretical shit because we're not gonna see no straight up regular match. Bray Wyatt cannot face anybody bigger than him. So what are you gonna do? We're gonna take his ass to Fighting House.
Oh Lord.
I'm betting on that shit.
Please not part 2 of that damn dude, whatever that is.
This is why I would have said that Brock versus Bray would have made sense because that's some unfinished fucking business.
Yep.
That's some unfinished business that should have been taken care of. But Bray did not want to work with Brock for some situation that happened in the back with Brock Lesnar at the time. And this was Brock didn't care about shit. He just wanted his money and wanted to come out wherever the fuck he wanted to. This Brock Lesnar seemed like he's having fun. He's kissing babies, having babies wear his hat. He's fucking joking, and still being a badass, a fucking big ass farmer that whoop my ass. And honestly, it don't matter. He whoop my ass regardless.
If you don't believe it, if you don't believe how much he can whip your ass, go ask Chad Patton. Which, by the way, thanks a lot, Derek.
Oh my God! So it's scary that they didn't want to go back there. But when it comes to Bobby Lashley against Bray Wyatt, I do not know. I don't think they touched each other ever. I don't think they had a story with each other. I don't think they even came close to each other in the Royal Rumble. Would I be interested to see where to go with this? Maybe. Would this be a way to bring the Funhouse or the Wyatt Six against the Hurt Business if they think about bringing that back? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. But how you gonna do this? Because all he did was say, "You're like whoever wins between Brock and Bobby, I'm next." That's all you said.
Yeah.
You didn't do. I mean, how you gonna do? They got a month. They got a month.
Yep.
They got a month. Okay, it's not 2 weeks. They got a month to do this. The road to WrestleMania, it looks good in a certain area. How you gonna build this up? You got 2 nights to build to have this. Yeah, go ahead.
I just thought of something.
Go ahead.
WrestleMania tape is in Hollywood, right?
Oh Lord!
Don't tell me they're gonna do a cinematic match again.
Oh Lord!
Don't pre-record the match, and don't you dare bring that damn Hollywood backlot brawl shit.
Oh Lord!
Hey, you know what? This is a year of the reboot. Think about it. Bray Wyatt and Bobby and Hollywood. You don't think Bray? Come on, we just saw a fucking pitch black match for Mountain Dew. Did we see that? Did we see the damn Mountain Dew pitch black? I'm gonna say that shit.
We was trying to forget it.
Goddamn, we are not going to do the Pepsi company and Mountain Dew. Listen. Okay. No what?
Hey, even Phil wouldn't approve that. Hey, Phil, if you watch it, yeah, we want to plug for the showing the Pepsi bottle on this show.
You know what? Fuck it. I don't got. Wait, hold up, goddamn. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. Flag on goddamn play.
Hold on. Challenge on play. Challenge.
No.
Challenge. Holding.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. That's got some bad moments for some Philly folk.
I'm sorry, Eagle fans.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, the Super Bowl.
I'm sorry, Eagles. But listen, I know we're in Hollywood this year. And you know what? It would make sense to do it there actually. But I'm sorry, you are putting Bobby Lashley in a fucking movie thematic fucking match. To me, is a downgrade. It's a downgrade to me.
Well, okay, last year, what we got? Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn in a Jackass match.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Now, let's put Sami Zayn character at the time, which was funny as shit, was entertaining, with Johnny Knoxville with Jackass. That was the match we had having, and it was gold.
Yes.
It was gold. Let's keep real. For those that keep on saying, "Oh, WrestleMania," no, you like WrestleMania, you just afraid to admit it. That was one of the funniest fucking matches. I think I fell off my damn chair at least 2 or 3 times with that fucking hand smacking Sammy in the damn mousetrap. All right. So no. If you make it, Bray Wyatt's thing is horror.
Mm-hmm.
His thing is horror. He's supposed to. I guess he finally got the Undertaker's blessing, right? Okay, fine. Yep. It's horror. If you do it, it's some type of horror fact. And I ain't talking about no fucking what's that shit? The compound match or no fucking shit. None of the House of Torture shit he did with Randy Orton.
Shit, yeah.
None of that shit. If you do it, and you're in Hollywood, so you gotta have the best people to do this shit. If you do it right, fine. But I just don't see Bobby Lashley after you made this dude a fucking beast this year. This past year, you made him a fucking beast, and he helped
the past 2 years.
And he made the U.S. title must see. or must get when he had it. Then he became fucking unhinged, which I was like, yo, this the Bobby Lashley shows me the TNA Bobby Lashley that we've been wanting to see for since he came back. I think it's got to be a gimmick match. It got to be a stipulation match. Mm-hmm. It got to be. But a cinematic match, no.
All right. Then next up, we had the mixed tag team match as Edge Beth Phoenix took on Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley. I would say this first of all, Montreal, you did be proud by singing Metalingus.
They should be proud of that. I'm proud of Dominic. Yeah. He just became the biggest asshole in wrestling now. Well, we'll get to why I say for right now. Two, but I am gonna say this. There was some fumbling going on there.
Oh shit!
There was some mistiming. There was a lot of mistiming going on. Some of the distractions he was doing. So there was a lot of mistiming there. But other than that, I was entertained. I loved the match. I love that they. And I feel like this. I'm glad that Rhea Ripley did not get pinned.
Yeah. Oh, we knew she wasn't taking the pin.
Yeah, right. I'm glad she didn't take the pin. I'm glad that she showed off. She showed more power in this match by powerbombing Edge. Her and Beth Phoenix, that's a good spot when they powerbombed them in. And the fact, let me just say it. I know because one of us got to say it. They did the big rig.
Yep. Yeah. Shout out to FTR. Yep.
They did FTR. We all know FTR is close with Edge, Adam Copeland, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, and I say that. Yeah, because I was mentioning that to because Real was bringing it up. It was like, oh shit, they just did. Yeah, and plus we had and plus I was loving how Edge brought up in the post-show press conference. Yeah, because we were trying to think about, damn, what the hell did they call it? And it was like, oh, Shatter Machine. That's what.
Yes, Shadow Machine. Yeah. And shout out to Edge for answering Austin Theory. We'll get more than that too. Yeah. I didn't watch the press conference. I went straight to Battle in the Valley.
Yeah. I actually did.
Yeah, I mean, you said you was watching it. Well, I didn't get to watch it. I think you're the one that said that Edge accepted Austin Theory's challenge. So we all know how that's gonna go. I don't think this Judgment Day gonna end into WrestleMania either. Like, he got the win, but did he get his revenge that he wanted? I don't think so. But the match was entertaining. I mean, it was a good match. It was not bad.
Also Montreal. By the way, when Montreal do not like somebody, they'd have no problem letting it know because when Dominic when Edge chased Dominic out here, they were doing a na 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 na. Hey, they was, but as soon as Dominic came back to the ring,
my God.
I was thinking at first that shit. Wait a minute, did Roman come out 2 matches early? Yeah, because they was booing that man.
That boy is the ass. If they got an award, who's the asshole of the company right now? You would have thought Roman should have won that last time. Dominic is the asshole. That guy did hard time, man. You know,
I would not give him the asshole award. I would give him the Steve Corino award. But
Al.
Hey, that ECW Steve Corino.
Okay, I want to say wait, but congratulations to his son. He signed there, and hopefully, good luck to him.
Cold E.
Yeah, sweet.
Good luck to him.
Sweet Jesus. But it was a good match. It was like a reboot of the Fully Loaded 1999 because it was a little bit small botches here and there, but it was good storytelling. It ain't over yet, but
no.
Beth and Edge, they are the grit couple.
The grit couple.
I do gotta say this though, that how many times? Yeah, I had to laugh because I was like, damn, how many times did Beth literally pop the shit out of Balor in that match?
I don't even know, but it was a couple of things that kind of was the timing off of some of them and stuff like that. Like it was one when Rhea Ripley was at the ropes and Beth was trying to hurry her up, but she was supposed to. I guess Rhea Ripley was supposed to talk to Dom and all that shit. I don't know. Yeah. It was something off there.
Oh no, Dom was supposed to. Yeah, because I know the one time when Dominic was trying to distract Beth, but Rhea got up too slow. But
it was off. But then that's just me being nitpicky. The match was good. It was a good match. So.
All right, then we go to the United States Championship. Yep, and Austin Theory retaining the title. And I gotta say this, like, all right, I had to ask y'all because I was almost certain that this first part, I'm just gonna say is a no, but I think this was the first time that all 6 people got into a chamber before there was an elimination. I'm thinking there may be one other time if it did happen before.
I think it was actually 2 other times. I think one time it was New Year's resolution, the night that John Cena lost, and Edge. I mean, John Cena won the cash.
Yeah.
It was another one, but
Edge fucked up Kofi Kingston.
Oh yeah, that was awesome though. That was awesome. That was
Black History Month. That's fucked up. But yeah,
it was funny as shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. It was funny as shit. Fuck that. It was funny. It was funny as hell.
Betrayal. Okay.
Yeah, it was funny as hell. That was ran in and then he closed it. You know, that's another time.
No, but also, can we give props to Montez Ford's gear?
No, you know what? Hold on. Another fucking elimination chamber that made fucking stars.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this. Jonah became a monster in that fucking cage. When you got another one, when you gotta do 3 fucking signature moves and then 3 fucking finishers to put his big ass away.
Yeah, because it took the one final beat, the curb stomp, and then Montez burned the head.
It was his performance to me. I was like, all right now, god damn it. Whoever said he was too small, kiss my ass. That's goddamn beast. And I love what Corey said, like, yo, he had a chip on his shoulder when he left. Yes, he did. No, that was not no fucking scripted line. That is fucking true. He had a chip on his shoulder when y'all released him. He was pissed. He was he beat Okada.
He took the
now we speaking the same language now.
Oh no, we were speaking the same language, but you was like no one didn't give it that. Like, no, I hate when people do that shit. You want to record when no one not making a sound, but you don't want to record when motherfuckers did make a sound, and they were like, he tossed fucking Mustafa Ali fucking over that damn rail to that chair. They're like, oh shit, yeah, he's real. He's real, and y'all need to open your eyes.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, dude, that you only fans. Oh, that didn't sound right, but you know what I mean.
No, you're right. You're right.
Okay, all right, cool. Y'all need to look more past the fucking this WWE because this man is fucking business. Yep. And what he showed last night was, 1, I'm a beast. I'm something to fucking deal with, and 2, it's gonna take more than your fucking little fucking moves to fucking beat me. That dude was still on his. It took not 1, and then I'll take 2. It took 3 super kicks. And this motherfucker still on his fucking feet.
Yep.
I mean, yo, he just. To me, he just now you got eyes on him. Now I don't know what they're gonna do with him later down the road, but I see some mid-card titles in his future. I see a mid-card title match at least.
Make up for taking the North American title off of him after only 1 defense.
And speaking of that, it was 3 former North American champions in that match.
Gargano,
Priest. Also, Priest showed that he's a fucking he finally getting his fucking due. Johnny Gargano finally showed he's fucking damn Johnny wrestling in that damn match. That spot between him and Seth Rollins, first I was laughing because they were sitting next to each other and Seth chopped the shit out of him.
Oh yeah.
But that spot where he did the fucking, I thought he was gonna throw his ass.
Oh god.
It was awesome. And then you got Ford that we've been talking about Ford for damn near half a year.
Longer than that.
And one thing I do notice. And one thing I do notice, he didn't wear the Street Profit outfit. He wore his single outfit.
That's why I started off with the gear at the top of the segment.
Yeah.
That shit was blood.
We know who made it for him. So
his wife. Yeah, his wife
made it for him.
But
he was solo. The dude was solo. He was money. When I say money, I usually say that for Carmelo, but dude was money, and I say it for Carmella. I'm saying for Carmelo, and I'll say that for fucking Ford. Ford did some RVD
John Morrison.
John Morrison shit with the Spider-Man shit and just dropped. I was like, yo, this dude is ridiculous. And he came out with the crown. He came out with Ricochet crown. King Ricochet crown. I was like, yes, this is it.
Because I was like, oh shit, he going back to NXT Montez Ford. Because I was like,
now hold on. Let's not go too far into NXT. Because one time you down there broke somebody in half, Montez. I remember that fucking spot. Like yesterday, you broke somebody in half. He had not wrestled no more. That there suplex.
Yep.
But I said this match was good. Like I said, it made motherfuckers start. It made motherfuckers pay attention to the next branch of wrestlers. Now, are they going to be main events? I don't know. I don't care. But
whoa! I got to throw a flag. I got to throw a flag on one thing. It's Easter egg. I just pay attention to it. When Montez Ford comes in, I think Michael Cole say if he wins, he going to call it the US type because he's a military corps, everything else, also he said if he wins, his partner Hawkins, he be the first one to get a title shot. Ooh. When he said it, I think to myself, that sounds like a good idea, but it leaves.
That's what he said though. That's what Bartel said. He said, "Yo, I win this. It's for us, but at the same time, you get the first title shot." He told him that. He's like, yo, we've been down the road. Like someone put the picture up when Dawkins actually started. Dawkins had a mini fro when he started.
We all see the picture behind the scene.
Dawkins had the mini fro when he started with a fucking yellow singlet and looked like a goddamn deer with headlights. He was like he sacrificed a lot to get to where he's at, and I think he should have won. He should have won a game of title shot. It would have been a good match. I think it would have been. Now would they split? I don't know.
No.
Should they split? No. It should be like we talked about the Briscoe situation, Darius J, or the Hart Foundation at the time before the bullshit with Jerry Reinhardt and Bret Hart. It's complicated, but the performance that Ford did. First of all, he was one of the last three.
Mm-hmm.
And right now Seth is worried about Logan Paul.
Yeah.
I think Ford possibly should be the next one in line, but we all know it's the next match. They've been talking about it. They've been penciling it. It's Austin Theory, John Cena. They've been penciling. No, I think it's set. I think it's set in stone now. I think John Cena against Austin Theory at WrestleMania. But to me, I think it should not be for the U.S. title. Mm-hmm. I think the title should not be on the line, or he got to lose that belt before WrestleMania.
Think about March.
Yeah, somewhere in March, Theory should lose the belt, and he should blame on John Cena. John Cena should cost him the title or something like that. You know, a distraction, some bullshit, blah blah. And speaking of that, he got contenders in. Like you still got some unfinished stories with the Way situation with him and Johnny. I think him and
Dexter.
I think him and Seth is done. So that's that.
Jeff Theory versus Loomis.
Jeff Theory, oh God.
Dexter, we haven't seen him for a hot minute, but I do see him being in and out. But he got to be constant.
Because the last time we saw him, that was when bum ass Corbin split up with JBL.
Yeah. But I think that's it with Austin Theory. I'm kind of happy he won, but at the same time, like, okay, y'all finally get it. Y'all finally get. I've been preaching this boy name before the damn bullshit selfie. Like, if y'all bring him back to the guy that I saw in Evolve, which this is him. This is him, by the way. I think he fucking recovered from that bullshit with the Money in the Bank thing. To me, anyway.
Yep.
He recovered from that, and he's been fucking here, like. Fuck, he don't need Daddy. Daddy's not here. I'm Austin Theory. I'm the guy, and I think right now he's gonna be the talk of the mid card right now between him and Gunther. Gunther is showing that the Intercontinental title is prestigious, and as he would say, this ring is sacred. Well, he's showing the Intercontinental title is sacred once again, and now Theory is we like it's to the point of the fans like who's gonna beat this guy for the US title? Who's gonna be the guy to beat for the US title? And that's good. That means your eyes is on the US championship now. So I just don't want it to be John Cena.
It won't. To be honest, I don't think it'd be John Cena because it's got to be somebody else. I'm thinking it's gonna be Montez Ford, Jonah. I refuse to call that damn slave name. Jonah. Who else I can think of? It can't be. No, not Kamala Hayes.
Johnny Wrestling.
A triple threat? Yeah, I can see that. Oh no, fatal four way. I can see the fatal four way
at WrestleMania.
Yep. And remember, Johnny said one of the things he wanted to do, like when he wanted to have competed for one of those titles at a WrestleMania.
At a WrestleMania, and that's the thing with people. I gotta say this with people. Some of these guys just want to be there in a marquee match just to get that out their way. Like we're gonna talk about because that's the very next match we want to talk about. The dream. I know everybody like, oh, Sammy. If you're mad about Sammy losing, y'all don't understand the dream that this man and Kevin Owens had when they was in the Indies was to be. And they said it. I think they said it 2 years ago when they had a match. Our dream was to be a tag team at WrestleMania. So we don't. It's not official yet. But they did tease it at like when I said, okay, Kevin's not coming out. There's got to be a true threat. I was on Hill like with Hill like there's got to be a true threat now because Kevin ain't come out yet. Then I heard that damn fucking music like, oh, they just put the seed in for the damn tag team match. God damn it, And I was like, well, that is their dream was to tag up at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Now you just add an extra bonus if it's going to be with tag team titles. We don't know yet. People before I'm not saying it's going to be with tag team, but we don't know yet because they didn't make the official yet. Like I said, they got this shit. Onion, man, this shit got layers, and they're still playing with it. Like they got a whole month to keep on playing with this shit, and I'm liking it. But
I do gotta throw something else in. Get shout out to Real because he brought up something interesting, and we always talk about the youth movement, and of course, Austin Theory, Montez Ford being two guys who are going to carry the WWE for the next decade or so. Well, Lord willing, if they stay healthy.
Let's just say 5 years.
But also, can we give it up for guys who are in their late 30s and early 40s still putting on kick-ass matches? I mean, hell, even though like last night wasn't an example for it. Let's remember Bobby Lashley is 46 and still kicking ass. And by the way, Bobby, can you hook the three of us with your secret on how you look the way you do at 46? Yeah,
I know the secret. I'm not doing it. He's a fucking Marine. I know. I worked out with a Marine, and I said I'm not doing that shit no more. No, fuck you. No, I'm not doing that shit no more. They trying to kill me. No.
But anyway.
That's the most unpatriotic shit I ever heard from my
I am a veteran. I am a veteran, and I'm saying this as this is a Black History moment. I'm not fucking working out with the Marines.
You call me come up with some hella.
You call me enforcer. I don't have my arms is at least a half of Bobby Lashley. Goddamn it, Bobby Lashley is a man's man. I'm just man. He is man's man. That's it. I'm not that dude's gonna be 50 years old still bouncing his damn chest on TV and shit. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Also, also that, but also Priest who just turned 40 in September. And then one that actually shocked a lot of people. That Chad Gable's like in his late 30s. He's like,
dude, Finn Balor is in
Finn Balor's 41. Yeah, Finn Balor's 41.
Like these dudes are
Edge, like, of course, obviously in his late 40s. Yeah.
And these dudes started looking incredible and shit. Like, I don't get it. And like,
hell, Sheamus, I think, is in his late 40s too.
Sheamus in his 40s. I think Drew is 40 or at least late 30s.
Late
30s.
Eugene
Yeah,
Nagata won the damn Triple Crown title, but
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
like, come
Drew's
on,
37. Yeah.
like,
Hell, even Rollins, even in his late 30s.
Roman.
Yep.
Roman in his late 30s, like these people, like you. Now, if y'all don't know Roman in his late 30s, that dude got gray fucking beard. Got gray in his beard. Goddamn it! Listen,
Yep.
you know.
how you
And
gonna
hell,
say, man?
Oh,
hell,
hey,
Sammy's in his late 30s.
I am not just a client. I'm the president, motherfucker.
This ain't Bad Boys for Life. The hell?
Listen, he's in his
And
late
shit,
30s.
even the ladies, because let's not remember Oscar's in her late. Yeah, which by the way, I was still shocked at that one.
Hey, my mama,
She still look good for it.
My mama always told me never ask a lady their age. I don't.
Hey.
Oscar's 25.
Goddamn.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
I would say, consider how them back fists was flying last night. Yeah,
exactly.
I will say. Yeah, I would say she's 21.
Baby, he's 25 too.
Yeah.
I make her feel younger. She feel the thirst. Anyway, go ahead.
But oh yeah, let me get to it. Yeah. Hey, that's what she said. But oh yeah, I gotta tell y'all, I came up with a new nickname for Logan Paul last night.
Oh God.
Yeah, Hangman Paul.
Yes. That dude. And y'all again, motherfuckers get mad at me. His buckshot Larry is better than Hangman's.
Well, but I'll say him better than CM Punk.
Oh, yeah, anybody's gonna be better.
Yeah, I'm about to say yes. Anybody, hell, we probably do it with a stumble. It still be better than fucking Phil. But we got let's hurry with the little shirt because I got something to say to Phil. But let's get to this main event, man.
Yeah, let's go. And the longest match of the night. Dude, the emotion from Roman Reigns. First of all, let's talk about Roman Reigns when he walked out. Like, damn, you would have thought this was Shawn Michaels in 1997 walking out because, that John Cena in New York in 2006 and Cena in Chicago in 2000 put all of them together in one moment. That was Roman walking out last night.
I threw one in Batista and Big Show ECW.
Oh God. Let me say something about
Stop the madness.
Let me say this about this. It's about damn time. I'm gonna say that it's about damn time Roman got this heat. Ever since we came, as wrestling fans came back to the arenas, y'all have been cheering this man. And I'm so tired of it. When he was a fucking face, y'all booed him. Now when he a fucking heel, y'all want to acknowledge him. It's just because he said y'all fucking city and y'all want to acknowledge him. That's just some bullshit. I was so proud of Montreal. I like, thank you, Montreal. Thank you for treating this man for what he really is. He's a fucking heel.
Yep.
Boo him. Boo that man. I'm starting my man off a fucking half-baked. Boo that man. Boo him. That's the purpose of a heel. You're supposed to boo, you're supposed to hate him. And not to say you're supposed, you don't respect him and all fans, but I'm just saying, this dude's idea, his story of where he at right now is so ass backwards. But I was so happy when they booed him, and then like you said, the fucking heat. It was so much heat. I could turn off my heater in the fucking middle of a goddamn winter. That's how heated it was hot.
Yeah.
It was hot. It was hell.
Yeah.
It was hell in Montreal. They booed him in French. They booed him in French. But they
that's bad to be booed in one language. You was getting booed at two at the same time.
Yes.
How you say fuck Roman in English and French?
Yeah. Hey.
Only
in Montreal.
Oh my God. I was like, God damn. And you know what? I loved it. What made me love it even more? Roman loved it.
Yep.
Roman,
he played it up.
Oh, Roman smiled and laughed and blew kisses at Sammy's wife. And I was like, yo, holy shit.
Oh, yeah. Let me go to the moment of that one. All right. And then, of course, I love when they cut the music. They're going to the like they were built, and even when Sammy's music hit, and of course the delayed walkout, and then you would have thought this was You would have not known that this crowd had been cheering 2 hours nonstop prior to the show by the time Sammy walked out.
That's why I love Canada. Now, if you might get mad at this statement I'm about to say, but Canada, as Jerry King Lawler stated, is Bizarro World. But they are so fucking loud when it comes to wrestling. Yes. And
they're passionate.
Very passionate, right? And when it comes to Sammy interest, y'all did the comparison about Roman, the heat that Roman got. When it comes to that, it reminds me of Money in the Bank with CM Punk. Because remember, they did the same thing with CM Punk.
Yep.
CM Punk, they delayed it, and they let them cheer. They was like, CM Punk. And that's when the fucking they went crazy. That's the if I'm gonna compare anything to Phil with WWE, that's what I'm gonna compare it to. Because the delay, the music, and then he took his time coming out. And I think Sammy hasn't done it in a while. The NXT, where how let's go, how pump up. He was off for that, but he haven't had that music in like 2 years. So give him a break,
Actually,
but I was so happy. I was like, yo, this is awesome. I like what I'm saying, but I'm about to go past this interest because this shit was like shit.
But also to Derek's point, there was another thing. Yeah, I think the ovation he got last night was even longer than the one he got on SmackDown.
Yes, and the thing was about Friday night, it brought a fucking tear to Sammy's eye.
Yep.
Yes,
and I want to explain to y'all why this shit brought a tear to his eye, because when he came up from NXT, they pretty much, besides him against Kevin Owens, they used Sammy so fucking wrong, and they gave up on Sammy. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say Stephanie gave up on Sammy while Mick Foley was trying his best to put Sammy in fucking situations, and the shit that he had to go through. And then, not to mention the pandemic situation, he stood his ground and all this stuff. If they would have fired him, this moment would never happen. Sure. I don't care if he was in AEW. I don't care if he was in. He would have went back to wrestling for India and Canada. Yep. This moment would never have happened. And I was so happy for Sammy Friday night.
Yeah,
when he did that kid come out. But when this match started, I think I was very impatient.
I was too.
Fucking lock up. I was like,
yeah. I know how you felt too. And it's actually something else and by the way, shout out. And by the way, again, Michael Cole, shout out to you and the commentary that you've been doing like for the past like half a year plus. Because I had almost forgotten that it was almost, what was it, eight years to the day when Sammy actually made his debut right there in Montreal, the U.S. Open to see him.
Yes, and that's when he popped his shoulder during the damn celebration of his entrance. He popped his shoulder. Yeah. Maybe that's why he's late, so he don't want to pop the shoulder during the match. So I was like, okay. I totally agree with you, Rocky. Totally agree with you. Shout out to Michael Cole for the past since I don't know how many months since Vince fucking
July.
And he had his screen in his ear. Michael Cole been MVP. He been shitting on shit roll. He been top dollar anyway. And he been fucking awesome. And
fucking shot.
Yeah, and mentioning everything outside WWE, because yes, people, there's a world outside WWE. And finally, I give Michael Cole his credit, and I give him Corey Graves his fucking credit, because Corey Graves know these guys indie work, and he can talk about it now. It feels great,
and he's competed against some of them.
Yeah, exactly. So, shout out to both of them. I see why they are doing the pay-per-view shows now.
Yep.
But my God, when they finally locked up, I never heard of ovation for just a lockup.
Yo, I was coming to the same thing, because I'm like, because I forget if I was either talking to Chris or Real, but it was like, that's the loudest ovation I ever heard for a side headlock.
Right, he put the headlock on. He went on one knee. Yay! He won a title there. I was like,
they hype. They made this. That's their boy. They happy to see us, and they wait for this moment until that moment did not happen.
Yeah,
But again, like I said,
the story though.
they need to know this. They knew that it's not gonna happen. But
Yep.
honestly, I guess what they thought was that they're cheering loud, their energy, their passion, because like I said earlier, could have brought an audible and blah blah
True.
blah. But this is why I said, stop bringing signs saying y'all gonna riot. No, you're not. At least we had some smart friends that said, if Ferry don't win, we gonna calmly leave the exit. I was like, yeah, that's what the fuck you gonna do.
That was hilarious. But
that's the fuck you gonna do.
There's a point in this match that I really wanted to get to, and I was like, damn, if you wanted to know how much Roman was egging this damn crowd on, all right, he's beating Sammy outside the ring, right? But then it wasn't just any part of the floor he was on.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the section, like direct sight line to Sammy's wife, and he's beating him and pulling him right down. And he said, "Yo, I ain't want this.
I
wanted
his
that.
wife. I loved his wife because his wife played along. He loves you. He loves you. Like, good job. And not only his wife, Sammy's father.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Sammy's father was on the other side, and he went over there to Sammy's father. And I was like, yo, they play this. I love this. The emotion they playing off with this. I loved it.
I would.
Props to Sammy for getting the kiss when you gonna talk to me and insult my wife in front of me.
Yeah, but that kind of cost him when he came back to that ring.
You know what? It would be major heat if Roman Reigns kissed Sami Zayn's wife and slapped Sami Zayn daddy.
You know what? It would have been, but
I was almost waiting for that, to be honest.
Okay, I said this last night. I said, like, you know what? He just got Will Ospreay heat. And when I say that is, if you remember Will Ospreay, what he did to Homeboy's wife and his father in Rev Pro, but the thing is, if he would have done that, that's kind of disrespectful to Samoan thing, and they do not disrespect their wives. They do not disrespect their elders. Like, if you gonna do something with another woman, you better leave your wife first. You better leave your wife first. Or you go that council, that tribe, that's a serious thing.
Yep.
We will have a circle of fire. Come talk to us. Yep. What the fuck was you thinking? It was part of the script, pops. What script? And I ain't fuck with Alpha. Fuck that.
Yeah. But I gotta say, and plus we saw some old school Sammy right there. Although at one point it kind of backfired on him, because you remember the move where he does the dive through the bottom rope or whatever, where the Roman wound up catching him.
I think he cut himself too, because he had I
see that big ass scar.
Yeah, I think he cut himself, but because he haven't done that move in a long time, in a very long time. So he was trying to open his old bag of tricks, which I'm so happy he did something. But when he hit Roman with the Superman punch.
Yep.
And he did a haluva kick. I was like, oh shit. See, this is why I said, me and Hill.
That's where I thought the audible was coming, because I'm no way.
This is what me and Hill was talking about. Like, yo, we know he's gonna lose, but he comes to the point where he make us believe. Make us believe he's gonna win. Those are those are the matches. I don't mean to bring up AEW though, but when Darby Allin was facing not Darby Allin, when Jungle Boy was facing Chris Jericho in AEW, we knew Jungle Boy was not gonna win, but he made us believe he was gonna win. Yep. Not saying Sammy is Jungle Boy level or whatever, but when you gonna make somebody believe from home, I mean, you already had the fucking whole ringer on your side, but you got motherfuckers at home clenching their chair or popping up like, hey, 1, 2, and this was the closest that fucking hand almost touched the mat for 3. I was invested.
And on more than one occasion too.
Yeah, I was invested, bro. I was like, yo, they might put a fucking audible. I was about to type that. I was about to type that with y'all.
And
they about to put an audible. Holy shit.
And then the first time they had a ref bump, and then with Jimmy's interference, which and then Sammy kicked out. I'm like, oh,
they botched one of those fucking referee bumps.
I saw that one.
I think it was the Superman punch, and he supposed to have connect with the referee. Referee like, fuck you, I ain't taking that shit. He slide over like, fuck you. Nah, you better clothesline me or something. I'm not taking that fucking hit. He's like, I mean, hold on. Since you brought that up, I don't know who the guy was at WCC when I put that fucking picture. And y'all said how the Usos gonna come? Canada don't want. This the one time I'm gonna say Dave Meltzer was right.
Yep,
he was right. Mm-hmm. They had clearance to come up. They was already there Friday. They just could come to the show Friday. So when I saw Jimmy, I was like, well, then Jay gotta come out.
Yep.
Jay gotta come out. Jay came out, and pretty much, I'm gonna need Roman to stop passing chairs to people and turning his back. Okay, I need you to start doing that. Okay.
Okay, I got to throw a flag on this one.
he got a bad history with that shit.
Oh, I got a flag. Why every time Roman Reigns get hit in the back, Lord, he got shot one of them old black dramatic movies on BET. Roman Reigns need to stop that shit.
Listen, he looked like how I look. God rest Big Mama, but he looked like how I felt my fucking grandmother's belt hit me. Electric shots hit you in a certain area, and you got look like that. You gotta look like he got hit with a taser gun. That's what he looked like. He just stopped, and then I don't know, but he gotta stop doing that, man. Yeah, he gotta stop doing it because I thought Jay was gonna hit him with the chair.
I thought
he didn't.
I thought it. Yeah, at first I didn't know who he was gonna hit because at first I'm like, oh, he definitely gonna hit Sammy. But then, like when Roman got up in his face, then I'm like, ooh, you know what? You might actually wind up hit Roman. But I'm like, this goes back to what you're talking about with the layers in this one because it's like, man, where is everybody gonna like go into with these next 5 or 6 weeks leading up to WrestleMania?
And this is why I gotta say this is gotta be the proudest moment for someone that has been in the business, like their family been in the business, because you got that's not taught. And Jay, Roman, Jimmy, Solo, that's their family, the dynasty, the Samoan dynasty, right? And the how they playing with the story. That is fucking awesome, right? And Jay's face, I'm sorry, Jay's face looked like a very, very confused father. Like he got a set of twins, but he don't know which one did what because they not telling him. So he had that face like I'm gonna whoop somebody ass today. I'm gonna whoop somebody ass today. And I was like, yo, he gonna hit Roman. But before I said that, he was looking at
Sammy.
Like, yo, is he gonna do it now? And then Roman turned around like, Roman, stop turning your back when someone got a chair. Or you gonna do that same old fucking flippity flop down to the rope. But he didn't do it. And then he just kept on pie facing on Jay. And I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? Jay's gonna be on. So this is one in my head. I'm with Hill, like, okay, this is a triple threat match. Or this is gonna be a fatal 4-way, or it's gonna be they go do a triple threat, split the belts, day, night, whatever, how they gonna do it. So that again, options. And when he speared Jay, I was like, oh shit, here we go. And then fucking Roman, he just turned the fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin on Sammy and just went up with a chair on. I'm like, God damn, Jesus, pin him, you're killing him, pin him, he's dead. And that was a sad moment. Like, I mean, I feel for the people that's in Montreal. I do. I feel for them. But you should have known that they was gonna lose. You should have known he was gonna lose. So 1, 2, 3. The crowd was quiet, but I love that they at least let the people leave there happy. Well, let some have a happy ending because KO with his fucking homemade Montreal shirt on, and he's super Kevin now. He's beating everybody ass and all this shit. Like, oh, okay, y'all playing the scene.
I'm throwing the flag on that shit. So you gonna let your boy get your ass whipped? You can't come out that time, Kevin. So you go. That's why I didn't give a fuck about that fat panda bastard. Why the fuck you going to sit there and wait, get his ass whipped? He come and give everybody a stunner, and Kevin, okay, Sammy, you go kick him, give him the huluba kick after the match. This is no. I gotta say this.
I mean,
this this is
I can answer it. Go ahead. I can answer it.
this ending is a reboot of Clash of the Castle. That's where I got this vibe from. Cause
No.
that is some bullshit.
Hold on.
No, because
We would not do that because no one was singing.
Yeah,
no one's singing. No one's singing, but he could get last kick. But he could do that shit for the title.
He did do it for the title. He did it twice.
Did it twice.
Yeah, the referee was out.
Right. He illuminated him twice. This what it was. This was a WWE ending. That's what it was. This was from wrestling to sports entertainment. This was a WWE ending where the referee was not there for you after you hit the finisher move. And you look for the referee. That's such fucking sports entertainment crap that I didn't fall for. When he fell out, like, oh, he gonna hit it now. And what happened? He hit it. Then he did it again. He hit it. It's that's what it. But I can explain this one.
Derek just had it because, like I said, he ain't forgiven.
Yeah, he could give Sami Zayn a stunner then if he didn't forgive him.
No. I ain't gonna say that. But I'm gonna say this. Can you count? You can count your one hand. How many title shots Sammy had?
I think this is the first for the heavyweight title.
Right. Okay, so right.
He did. I'll say he did have a universal title shot a long time ago, last year. I think.
We ain't counting that because that was bullshit.
No, and then one time
Brock Lesnar whooped his ass. Did fucking Roman speared him. We ain't count that.
Then the time that they had that 2-on-1 against AJ for the Royal Rumble,
right? Yeah. But a 1-on-1 match, right?
Mm-hmm.
This was the moment. If you go now, see, I gotta go deep with it. I hope y'all can follow me on this one.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
It was Kevin Owens, when he was Universal Champion, and Sammy said it right there. He was so proud of Kevin that he got the title. Kevin said, "When it's your moment, it's your moment." Right now. I get what Derek's saying, but at the same time, because you gotta say this. Where was Sammy when Kevin Owens was getting his ass whipped by the Bloodline? Where was Sammy? This before Sammy was part of the Bloodline. We're talking about when Kevin Owens was almost this shit shouldn't have been made 2 years. Where was Sammy then? Where was Sammy doing when the Bloodline stuff? When they was fucking doing that shit? Where was Sammy? So he had to think that way. And then, like I said, this is sports entertainment crap. You gotta put some drama into it. Mm-hmm. This is like, honestly, if we gonna say that to Kevin Owens, we could say that to, I don't know, anybody. Hell, we can say that on Rampage. Keith Lee comes out at the fucking Dusty gets ass with it, right?
But as soon as that cinder block came out, though.
Yeah, it's not right. But you was in the back the whole time, though. Just like Kevin Owens was in the back the whole time. You know what I'm saying? It's part of wrestling. I get that. Because if it was real life, I'll get my ass whipped. Y'all two in the back somewhere. Then y'all come out after all the shit. I was like, "What the fuck y'all been?" You know,
I got another analogy for that one.
I'm not waiting. I'm not gonna loop his kick and you move out the way. What the fuck you was at all this whole time?
I'll give you another one. Remember when DX reformed and like Triple H was getting his ass whooped by the Spirit Squad, but then Vince was like bringing him down, and then when Vince called out the final member, then all of a sudden you see him, just flying out the curtain, and then all of a sudden Shawn Michaels comes out, and then
exactly and right there you probably said the same thing. You waited till the fifth fucker come out and beat up to come out, and you know what I mean. So that's just wrestling. That's wrestling. I mean, common sense, real life. If I said, "Fuck that," where was this? I'll get my ass with the whole damn time, you know. But it's wrestling. They set in layers again. The word layers. I'm going to just throw this shit around. Layers on the story, and now look. How about this? We are intrigued to watch Raw tomorrow because we need to know what the fuck gonna happen next.
Yep. And SmackDown.
And SmackDown and shit. So it's you don't want to give all your shit because if Kevin would have came out during the middle of the match, then how about this story? It'd be Kevin Owens that cost Sammy the title. And blah blah blah. That is so again, I'm just giving you all so WWE fucking moves.
Yep.
And shit. So I get it. I get it. I'm not even mad about that. I am, but I am kind of like y'all just planted the seed for that tag team match. Everybody see coming. The tag team title match. Everybody see coming. Or we called us three, including our man Derek, and Wolfpack Rock,
and hashtag his life.
Everybody, we been calling that like okay. And before
Survivor Series at least.
Yeah, right. And before Hill said that's like a consolation prize, but at the same time, it's a historic moment too because that's the longest reigning tag team champions, and they're both
all WWE history.
And they both cost y'all matches to get those two cost y'all matches against Roman. So what's the best way to get revenge is take something they love. So you take and go off the bloodline. So that's this WrestleMania is gonna be the downfall of the bloodline.
I will say this one. It would have been it would have made sense. Okay, Kevin, Sammy, they team up to take the title off of Usos. Okay, but here's the fucked up part: the Royal Rumble. If Jay have not walked away, then okay, now we see it. But now Jay walked away. Now like okay, twice. So now like, okay, what's his next move? And then not only that, let's not forget Paul Heyman. He say it's something you can see from the TV or you can't see from what the fuck he said.
Yeah, but that you can't see in the arena.
But
that will come into play on Raw because I got a feeling.
I think we got to answer that last night though, because Roman pie faced him, not once, not twice. He pie faced the shit out, and this go back like I saw you give him a fucking. I saw you talking about he acknowledged you. I saw that. You know, it like.
And think about it, and it was the same amount of times when he pie faced Sammy at the Rumble.
Right. It's this is going to be must see TV Monday or Friday for WWE. So while we tune in on Monday, we go like this, like okay, we go hear and Roman come out and shit, probably to come and call out Cody. But the story before Cody even come out is who you with? Are you with the family? Or you with Sammy, and then that's how it's going. I think that's how it's going to start. It's like they go keep on going till it get like close to probably mid-March, and that's when Jay gonna make his decision, or Jay gonna do something. Like he gonna keep playing with Sammy. Like I don't know, or like he did with Jimmy. Jimmy like, are you with us or not? He like, I don't know. So they gonna keep on sucking us in till we get fucking impatient.
But you know what? You get asked the only like talk about layers. I think Paul and Roman got something over Jay head because remember back then before the first match, if you don't do something, I'm gonna take all your monies, some shit like that. I try to remember the storyline, but he got something over Jay because if he hasn't, Jay would have clapped Roman already.
I think what he got over him because he's the head of the table. He said he's the head of the table. So if since he got the blessing that we know he got the blessing from the elders, he could say, you know what? You're done. You're done here. Go home. Blah blah. You're out of here. You got the surgery. You got the trial. You got the you got the island of reverence. Get the fuck out of here. You know, he could do that. He don't need to have something on him. He can do that. Like, how you gonna feed your family now? You know, I can take that from you. Yep. Like this shit. Like we don't really know about the Samoan dynasty. That might be a true damn thing that they playing with now. Like motherfuckers like what's his name? My man Fatu.
Oh, Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu. He really wants to be with his family, but he like, you know what? I want to make my own road and shit. So he answers to people too. Like they tell him to come. If they tell him to come, he's coming. I'm starting to believe that shit now. Like Rikishi told him not to come. Rikishi told him not to come. So instead they said, hey, I think it's time now. The bloodline thing is about to be over. Now it's time for you to come in. He'll come.
Yeah.
He'll come. Once his contract, whoever contract he on stops, he'll come. I truly believe that there is a such thing as a pecking order with the Samoans.
Yeah.
I truly do.
True. But if that wasn't enough wrestling action for you guys last night, then we head out to the West Coast for Battle in the Valley. And let's see, this is her. All right, and just to give the of course, that started off with 2 kickoff matches in the first one. Alex Coughlin defeated JR Kratos, the former NWA World's Tag Team Champion. And then David Finlay defeated Bobby Fish in singles action. But that would not be the only time we would hear from Finlay, but we'll get to that a little bit later.
Can I say we was all wrong on that match? Because we all said Bobby Fish.
Yeah.
but like you said, we didn't know what we was gonna get. Because David Finlay, holy shit. Oh, you talking
we'll get to that a little bit later. Let's start off with the first match of this one. It was an 8-man tag team matchup featuring Kushida and the LA Dojo, members of Kevin Knight and the DKC, and Volador Jr. taking on the team of Impact World Heavyweight Champion, the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander, the newly crowned CMLL World Welterweight Champion, Rocky Romero, Mascara Dorada, and Adrian Quest.
I can't even talk about it because I didn't see the match.
Yep.
I seen the match. It was
go ahead, Hill.
It was entertaining between the two guys. Josh Alexander and Kushida. They teasing something big.
Yep.
Everybody
March 30th, they'll be at that. Well, of course, if Alexander retains the Impact World title, he'll defend against Kushida at the next Multiverse.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to say, for like a first-time match, and I had to say Alexander and Kushida, just and the little interactions that they had, oh man, I'm gonna tell you what, everybody, if you are out at LA, go see that one on March 30th, because that's going to be a hell of a contest. And there was a point that Ian brought up that is so true, that we know Kushida's a high flyer or whatever, but his submission and ground game, does not get the credit it deserves.
Yeah, people forget that Kushida is a former MMA fighter.
Yes.
And he's very good at submissions, and it was like his armbar, his submission is most of the junior heavyweight titles victories that he got was cut off of submission.
Yep.
It's rarely a pin. And another thing, I'm gonna give his flowers, since a lot of people don't give his flowers. Josh Alexander is one of the fucking best wrestlers in the world today.
Yes.
And goddamn it,
Impact champion.
Yeah, he passed Bobby Roode. But he's one of the best wrestlers in the world today. And damn it, people gotta wake up and realize that the best wrestlers is not just in WWE and fucking goddamn AEW. Impact got one of the best wrestlers in the world today. And Josh Alexander is one of them. Now, the Walking Weapon, like I said, I can't really talk about the match, but I am looking forward to a Kushida Josh Alexander match, because two different styles blend. Usually when two different styles blend together, it's usually blend a classic match. So we'll see what happens from that.
Yeah. Also, Kevin Knight, who, by the way, has also been kicking ass on Impact. Yeah, he actually won the match, pinning Quest after the DDT. And actually, was funny is while the pinfall was happening, Kushida actually had the hoverboard lock on Alexander. So that was that. But that was not the only development, because after the match, Volador Jr. made a Lucha de Apuesta challenge, and now it'll be title. Yeah, not only for the title, but it also be a hair match between him and Rocky.
Rocky Romero with a bald head. Oh, how I dreamed of the day.
That's a free haircut.
Pretty much. Valda already cut his hair once. He don't mind doing it again. And Rocky just said, fuck it, gut it. It don't matter. So unless it's personal, it must be personal. But
Oh
That's
yeah, well, especially since, like I said, because Justin, well, as they mentioned on the broadcast, the night before, Rocky actually won the welterweight championship from Volador.
I thought he was already welterweight champion before then, unless he lost it and then just won it back.
Yeah.
He was champion during what was it, Wrestle Kingdom? Not Wrestle Kingdom. No. Osaka, New Beginning Osaka. He was a welterweight champion. I don't know.
Yeah, it's during one it is too, but I was like,
yeah.
Yeah, he was. Oh no, Rocky was the super. Yeah, he was the super lightweight champion.
Good Lord.
At that
what
point in
the
time,
hell
it
is
was
it?
like,
What the hell is a super lightness?
I
and
guess
actually,
I guess you're a heavy, you're a muscular lightweight. I don't.
Yeah.
Might as well call him middleweight then, to be honest.
And actually, I gotta correct myself. It was the Rocky's the world historic welterweight champion.
Historic.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This ain't boxing.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, coming up next, we have a new strong openweight champion, Kenta, defeating Frederick Ross.
Bullet Club. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This is what I came in on. So, and I told you that, Reese. That's when I came in on. Okay. So first of all, this is why I said I want to talk when we get to fucking Phil. Phil was in the audience.
I saw that.
Phil was in the audience, and I'm sorry if Real's watching. I know Real's pissed off, but we did not get a GTS. We did not get a GTS. And shout out to Fred. Fred did his thing. He went back. He went back and forth with one of the best strikers in wrestling history, which is Kenta. But Kenta had to win Bullet Club way, and I'm not mad about it.
Wait a minute. Actually, technically, we did get a GTS, but it was after.
Yeah.
After Rosser got knocked out. Rock hard.
Yeah, but you know what? I said because that's like you just said because Rock Hard came out, but if he would have done it without Rock Hard and then knowing that CM Punk was in the audience, oh my God, CM Punk ain't coming back. He's still injured. We don't know. We don't know the true status of his wrestling career. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. But we got some gold back in Bullet Club. Got some gold back. I don't care what kind of gold it is. It's got some gold in Bullet Club, and that was the high point of Bullet Club right now. They rock hard.
Yeah, and I gotta say, like, I like the one spot when Kenta was that early in the spot when Kenta was kicking Rosser in the face, and then I was like, "Oh no, mother, you ain't doing this to me." And he hopped over the rail and said, "Yo, you bring your ass on out here." And I was like,
"Oh man."
Yeah, it worked for a little while, but ultimately, that wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he hung with. I think he's gonna really hang with Kenta like that. Like I think they're gonna give him some shine. But he was hanging with Kenta. So my thing
he made him tap out, but unfortunately, the referee was out.
I don't know what the fuck kind of stretch was that. He had on like.
It was an STF and a chicken wing mixed, crossface chicken wing mixed together.
Goddamn, boy. What the hell?
Bob Backlund done taught him something.
Something like he had some soul food on that motherfucker with some extra sauce. Like, yeah, you gonna stretch it out. Like next thing you know, he gonna go out the fucking Zack Sabre Jr. Like, don't do that though. Yeah. But
oh god.
But it was a good match. Like I said, I'm just happy that Kenta got the belt, so that means now you got some history on that belt.
Yep.
You got a guy that straight up he needed a win. Kenta needed a win. Bullet Club needed a win. Yep. And that was good. That was a good match. That's all I gotta say about that match, actually.
Yeah. All right. Then next up, keeping it to the strong openweight division, the tag team titles were on the line as the Motor City Machine Guns successfully defended against the West Coast Wrecking Crew, Gerald Nelson and Royce Isaacs. Yeah, and I had to admit, it was a short match, but it was a damn good one.
I'm so happy it was a short match because I like the Motor City Machine Guns deserve better.
Yeah.
They're working on it.
Right, where the fuck is Ozzy open?
Yeah, like I said, right now, I know they're getting ready for. I know they're getting ready for New Japan Cup in a couple of.
Yeah, they gave New Japan Cup, and they don't have no contract, so someone jump on that real quick.
Yeah,
Come on, New Japan.
Yeah, I gotta
Somebody,
say this.
I don't think who.
Like, yeah, I gotta say this. Like, Impact World Tag Team Champions, strong openweight tag team champions at the same time, and yes, again, going to a point we was bringing up. Talk about two guys doing things like, I don't know what either age is for, but like the fact that Saban and Shelley are still kicking ass, taking names.
Yeah.
All right,
Saban's
getting ready to turn 40. Or no, Shelley's getting ready to turn 40. Yeah, Chris just turned 41.
They still kicking ass, still moving like they're fucking 2025, fast as shit. Yeah. This reminds me of them against the Young Bucks. I would love the Young Bucks to challenge them for one of those titles, just for the hell of it.
If they come to AEW.
I mean, they was there. They was there for one match. Yep. So it could happen.
But maybe they'll do what FTR did.
But
hey, I'm just saying. And actually, Aussie. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's right. Derek's just said Aussie Open will be there Wednesday.
Awesome.
The Casino Royale.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because they did. That's right. They did mention. Oh no, it's just a regular battle royal. The Casino Royals, the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Next week's show. But either way. But yeah. But I gotta say, match. Congratulations to the Guns on that one. Ooh.
Can we talk about the next match? Because I'm so I am so excited.
Yeah, that's right. It was Loser Leaves New Japan. Yeah. Eddie Kingston, Jay White, and damn, this match. Yeah.
Hard hitting.
They was bringing leather in this one.
Hard hitting. That is the softest shit I ever. No, they was crazy. They went ballistic. Those chops hurt me. If I had a flu, it would have chopped the shit out my damn body. They was chopping so hard. I mean, first of all, shout out to Jay White. Shout out to Jay White, because Jay White got his ass whooped. And then I gotta say shout out to Eddie Kingston, because damn it, Eddie, you won another big match. Yep. Finally. Mm-hmm. And the thing was, they didn't do they wrestled a Japanese strong style match.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a strong style match, going back and forth, chops, forearms, and the fact that Eddie Kingston hit Jay White like he was a fucking like he was Kane or something with the back fist 3 times. He did that shit 3 times, and then did the driver. Yeah, okay, the driver, and then Jay kicked out, and then he had to do it again. That match was ridiculous. It was ridiculous, and
the fact that Ian brought up that that Jay was the only other man besides Akiyama that kicked out of that Northern Lights driver.
When Eddie Kingston do it, it's usually match over, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is now, what this did was guaranteed Jay is not. He's going somewhere else.
Yep.
Again, we are not going to speculate where. I don't care where Jay go. If Jay go wherever he's going to go, hope he be happy and hope he's a success. And I'm not going to go there. I'm not even going to talk about that. We're not even going to talk about that.
Yeah, but I'll say one thing though. That unlike Hikuleu, Eddie Kingston was like trying to reach out, give it a pound. Jay literally spit on his fist. He was like, "Okay, man."
Oh no,
I tried to be nice to you.
No. What now? What I saw when he did. I was like, if that's gonna be the way I'm gonna end. Let me put a spit shine on it, because once he spit on it, that's the hand that ended your fucking New Japan. He spit on it. It's like, oh, it's a pow 1, pow 2. I'm like, God damn. I think I woke her up when I said that. I was like, oh God damn. I was just loud as shit. I was loud.
First of all, you ain't gonna use your spitty hand on me. I'd rather take the backhanded fist, dry hand, than spitty hand. It's COVID-19, motherfucker.
Well, it was his. Wait. Well, it was his spit, so it pretty much returned the
I
favor.
don't give a Billy go damn. I ain't spit.
No,
No.
he spit on the hand, so let me return the spit back to you. Now he would have spit in his face. Yeah. But you spit on my hand, well, then your spit come back to you full force. Yeah, I mean
you spit my hand. My black ass be on the next episode of Dark Side of the Ring. The fight went wrong. You ain't spitting shit on me. All right.
Yeah,
like I said, you ain't going no spit, boo boo, pit, nothing.
Well, technically, like, wait, because technically he spit on the top of the hand, but see, so that way the backhand was still dry. But I don't know.
You just did some.
But still, that's just some like.
Well, actually, but
yeah, I just pulled a Ziggy.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. But that was
we're bringing everybody in the WCC up on here.
I think that was the match of the night, honestly.
But hold on,
I don't know about that one. No, that's part of it.
Wait.
Before we get to anything else,
when I say that, because we ain't finished the show.
Yeah. So well, not only that, we ain't just finished what happened in this match.
Let me say like this. From this point, that was the match of the night.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put it like that. From this point, that was the match of the night.
But if only the story ended right after Eddie Kingston walked away and gave Jay his respect on the rampway, because Jay was getting ready to go on the mic and say something, but before he even got a single syllable out, we see a familiar shillelagh come across. David Finley laid Jay, and I actually remember telling, I think I messaged Steve. I was like, damn, Finley done got more heat in San Jose than Roman got up in Montreal in that moment, because they were literally yelling, "Shut the fuck up, Finley!" And
I was so happy for Finley, but at the same time, this is what New Japan does. New Japan does two things. Oh hell, Japan. Period. If it's your last match, you lose the match, or you go out and someone attacks you to be the next guy. It seems like it's come to the States like that too, but when Finley did that, why I sound so happy that Finley did that, y'all gotta understand the rivalry between Finley and Jay White. Jay White had Finley's number. Like the records state that I think Jay got a goddamn double win lead over Finley. Like with the exception of the last time they faced 1-on-1, Finley beat him in the New Japan Cup, or was it G1? I think it was New Japan Cup. No, was it G1?
No, it's G1.
It was G1. G1. He the last time they faced, he beat Jay White, and he did beat him in the New Japan Cup too, but that's another time. But he beat Jay the last time they faced, and you think it was over with? No. And what I like what he said though, y'all gonna give him a send off after all the stuff he did, but y'all boo me.
Yep.
Wow,
that line hit.
That line hits. It hit hard because it was true. It's not a lie. It's true. Like, yo, what he did to me, what he did to this company, what he did to Chaos, what he did with Bullet Club, what he did within Bullet Club.
Damn.
Like, yo, y'all give him a hero's goodbye? No.
You know what's my yo? The Snoop Dogg at the Source Award.
Yeah. Y'all gonna give it up for Snoop Dogg? That's great. Y'all gonna give it up for Death Row?
Yeah.
You know? Well, fuck you too.
But I'm gonna tell you this though. David Finley in one promo just saying himself, yo.
No, hold on now. Hold on. Let's not go that far.
Yeah.
The reason why I say not go that far because it's still David Finley.
That don't mean nothing.
No, it does, because if he is not New Japan, if he don't capitalize on this, if he don't become ruthless, if he don't become more like, listen, I'm gonna show you motherfuckers, I'm gonna start hitting harder, we'll start Well, if he don't show that he wants this, like Jay did when he came back from excursion, or how Juice Robinson did when he turned heel and started cursing out motherfuckers promos and all that shit, you gonna be that guy that's gonna be right next to fucking Hanare and shit, and be like, oh, in the graduation of the Young Lions, what have you done for me lately?
Yeah, I wouldn't say. Now, here's what I'm going to say. I think he did, because I'm like, Finley. Yeah, because I'm about to say, yeah, if Finley would have done that against anybody less, I probably wouldn't have been as impressed with it. But the fact that he did that on Jay, that's like, yeah, you got. But to your point though, I do got to say that you had this big moment, but it's got to be the moment that follows it.
Yeah,
That's got to really take you up on this one.
You got like Jay White. Jay White, when he came back from excursion, all right, you made the moment. You went to Tallahassee. You got now. What's next? He almost failed. You don't remember that. He almost fell when he lost that Intercontinental title match at Wrestle Kingdom.
Yep.
And like, oh shit, he went down a little bit. And then the next night, he had to pick himself up. Who was there to pick him up? King Omega. Then he was on the road with the United States title. Then he started with the promos with Chaos, and then he started growing. It's what you do next. All right, you made the moment now. This is all right, Dave. Is this what we've been waiting for out of you? Did Jay White had to really get this shit out of you? It's like, this is what we've been waiting for. And damn it, man, you are a fucking third generation star or fourth. Third or fourth generation star. Yeah. You are Philly, the nastiest Irishman, especially with that goddamn shillelagh. I mean, you don't need no fucking damn midget to come out the ring for you, but we know what your father is about. We know what Philly is about. So bring your father spirit into it. You are today's, you're the Philly of today.
Yeah, you are new Belfast Bruiser.
Yeah, bring your Belfast Bruiser into your character. Rock and roll, where the fuck your shit is, and get to work. It's New Japan Cup season, brother. You better get to Sweet 16. That's his high mark. He better get to Sweet 16, because if he get past Sweet 16 and be the final 8, he's moving up.
I'll say final 4.
Hell, if he be that, he gonna be that. Hell, how about this? I'm gonna really get started with this one, dude. Since Switchblade left. You think David Finley gonna try to be the leader or try to join Bullet Club?
I think what you were about to say at the beginning was going to be
No, he ain't gonna be no leader. He ain't gonna be no leader. No, not leader. No. But a member. He was wearing all black.
Yep.
I see him more being a part of
what, the Empire?
Yes.
I
mean,
if you replace it with Hanare, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh no! I no.
Oh no! Replace him. Yeah, you know what the hell I was trying to say.
I know
what
you mean.
Okay.
I know exactly what you mean. I said, hell yeah. Hanare, fuck out of here. Finley, yeah. And under Will Ospreay, who didn't Finley beat Will Ospreay in the G1?
Yep. Ooh, damn. I forgot.
I mean, hell, some people beat other wrestlers and they work together in the faction before.
I know, but I'm saying though, that could be an audition. Like, yo, if you could beat me, you could be a perfect addition to the group.
Mm-hmm. If he does that, he will be the Kevin Durant of the New Japan in a good way and win championship.
Hey, he's a former tag team champion.
Yeah, that's true. And the 6-man never openweight tag team champions.
Damn right. So he could be a good addition. It's just that you got this momentum now. Let's see where you can follow up. You how they say, you can rise to the stars, or you can fall from grace.
Yep.
Or be like Joe Burrow.
Don't be like Joe Burrow.
Yeah. Exactly.
Don't be like Joe Burrow.
Yeah. And next up, we had Tom Lawler and Homicide in the filthy rules fight with no ropes and Tim.
I love it.
That's bullshit.
I love the
It was
match,
ended.
but the ending was I don't know.
No, I ain't love the match. I ain't love the ending. That was
wait a minute. Not even the forks.
No disrespect to Homicide. Homicide tried. Well, god damn it, filthy Tom Lawler. Your name is Filthy Tom Lawler. You throw the most softest fucking shots. I mean, you Mr. MMA. You hit a man with a door so soft. You know what? He hit Homicide so soft with that door. It reminded me of Hogan when he hit Billy Kidman with that chair. What the fuck was that? And then you got the little punches in. If you don't punch Homicide, I swear to fucking God. Homicide hit you with a chair. He not just hitting you, he's throwing it. Yep. He's throwing the chairs. He hit you with a fork. You doing I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This is no rules.
You know what? I used to think that Honky Tonk Man threw the softest punches in wrestling history.
God.
I think Lawler just eclipsed him now. But
I did not. I fucked that. I did not like the match at all. I mean, like I said, no disrespect on Homicide, but oh my God, Tom, and he been like that for years. I just because once he started going to submissions, then I started saying, okay, there it is. That's Tom. But when he started like striking, he's like he's scared to hit somebody. Like he that damn tough that if I hit you, I will break your jaw for real. Fuck that, hit him.
Now, you know what? I'll say this right now. Tony, I want to ask you this: who throws worse kicks, Tom Lawler or Stan Lane?
Mm.
Damn, I actually had him thinking on this one.
Yeah. Because wow. Oh man.
I know how you felt about Stan's kicks for like the longest time now, but yeah.
Oh man. Honestly, I still got to go with Stan on that one, but I still have to go with Stan on that one. But I mean, I think Tom think he really gonna hurt somebody. That's why he's doing this. Like, man, go. You in Japan now? These motherfuckers hit each other with forearms and wait for it.
Yep.
Go for it, man. Like, go for it. That's the kind of shit that will invite you. Just like you got invited to the G1 last year. That's the kind of shit that will invite you back to G1. You gotta go strong, or they're not gonna invite you. And that shit was weak. I mean, don't get me wrong. No. Let me take that back. I did like the finisher. I'm gonna take that up because he did his submission. He put him to sleep.
Yeah.
and the fact that Homicide said "fuck you," and,
the Shane Douglas moment.
Yes, like the Shane Douglas, Brock Lesnar, the Undertaker. Like, I'm not tapped like you. Yeah. But the match, oh my God, he hit him with that chair. That was an insult to anybody that like hardcore wrestling. Yep. It's like he said, what did you don't swing that fucking chair? I'm at that table. I'm at that door. I was like, door. It was a door.
I was about to say like, and then they like, and then like even the pile driver on the door was like bad.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was entertaining. Typical Tom Lawler. Hardcore to the fullest. The door. Homicide laying on his tailbone to the ladder. That hurt my tailbone too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No disrespect to Homicide. Homicide tried. He tried.
Yeah.
But
you need that Bart Simpson cake. At least you tried.
Man. And then at least he tried.
Yeah.
A for effort.
All right. Next up. Then we finish it off with all championships the rest of the night. Starting with the television championship, Zack Sabre Jr. defending against the Wild Rhino, Clark Connors.
At first, I was pretty bored. At first, I was bored. But when I think they said 5 minutes left, he came up. And when he actually put Zack in the ankle lock, I'm like, oh, you finally put him off in the ankle lock. After Kid Sharon told you could use it. Yep. I'm like, oh, shit. And big up to Zack, when he put on the submission, I said, okay, we all know Zack will reverse it. The way he reversed it, oh my God. Zack pissed me off. I hate him, I swear. You know
what? Because I know where you get ready to go with this one. And they mentioned this man's name right at the outset of the match. Regal.
I swear. I swear to this day, when Regal pissed me off, and the fact that he's the television champion too, oh my God, I was like, yo, this is great. But the thing was, that's not even the highlight of the match. The highlight of the match is the aftermath of the match. Well, my man, Knight, right? That's his name.
Kevin Knight. Yeah.
Kevin Knight was at the end of the ramp clapping.
Yep.
And Zach like really disrespectful. Like, do you idiots think this man? Do you morons think this man deserves a chance? And he just walked past him like,
yep.
Okay, Sunshine, we'll see what happens. He called out every damn LA Dojo guy. Like, I'm gonna tell you, y'all young guys, you're LA Dojo, because he wants Sabata.
Yep.
Shibata. Don't be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Careful what you wish for, Zach. Because he already beat you for that damn bridge. Everybody tied it one time. Be careful what you wish for.
Yep.
I can see it happening.
Dominion, probably.
Yeah, either Dominion or Resident Otaku.
Yep.
You know what? It's like the story when Shibata was never champion, and he was going after all the old guards, and then it took Eugene the guy to beat Shibata for Shibata to respect the old guard.
Yep.
Now you're trying to go after his dojo, and Shibata go like, all right, motherfucker. Now leave my dojo alone, or I'm gonna kick your goddamn head off. I'm gonna kick the blonde out your hair. I'm gonna kick the blonde out your hair. and you know Shibata can do it too. So I see where it's going though. I just wish they get more time. Well, I understand what they're doing. I understand they're doing 15 minutes.
Yep.
You gotta beat me in 15 minutes, but I ain't gonna allow you to beat me in 10. You know, I get it. I get it though.
But I gotta admit though that Zach, I know like a lot of people thought it wasn't the right decision to put on, but this was the reason I thought it was the right decision to put this on Saber, because he's pretty much regaling those matches, but yet he's actually winning them. Granted, it's like they're like really close wins.
Oh, like,
with like two or 1 minute left in the match or whatever, but still.
Oh no,
that transition into the armbar for the win.
Oh my god! Oh, I mean, he got to do it that way. He got to make it seem like you got a chance. I get this, but I'm telling you, it's gonna come to the point where Zach is not gonna give a fuck, and he's gonna stretch your ass out within 5 minutes. It's gonna be someone that's gonna piss off Zach that much that he's gonna stretch you out in 5 minutes. How about this for a minute? How about this for a match? Since Suzuki is like on the good side now. Can we get Suzuki against Zack Sabre Jr. match? Hear me out. A 15-minute match between those two would be beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially because it's like, Suzuki is like, hey, Zach, I taught you a lot under me, but I ain't teach you everything I know.
Exactly. Like it'd be nasty. It's gonna get nasty, but beautiful at the same time. Because you know those two love wrestling.
Yeah,
but it's stretchy. So
all I know is this is that if there's a ligament doctor in Japan, he's gonna be really rich after that match.
Oh yeah, he's gonna thank them, like thank you.
But I will say this though, Zack Sabre Jr. is making that television title prestige, and I will say it first, as you know, the collector. He the title gets some respect. I'm not getting no damn title, but the title is getting respect, and I give him big props for it. So I hope the right person take the title, either is Shibata or my boy Toriano.
Toriano will be interesting if he take it. Yeah, he got to give him a low blow and roll him up for the win.
And that's why I wouldn't win a damn TV title.
Watch him do it at the next 10 seconds, with the last 10 seconds of the match.
Yeah. Right. Hell, he probably do it quick. Like that's gonna be the quickest match in that match. Yep. But that's all right. That's cool.
All right, then we get to the double main event first. The IWGP Women's Championship, Kyrie defending against Mercedes Moné, and apparently Mercedes felt like she wanted to rip off Rihanna at the Super Bowl halftime show with all these damn backup dancers and or either that or she was auditioning somebody for one of Snoop's next videos. I don't know. One of the other.
I like it. I don't know where you find these damn boys and girls club dance group this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? That's past their damn bedtime. What the hell? But what I do like when she came out, and shout out to Mercedes coming out as Hana, the ring gear. Shout out for her to that. And if no one catches, the cameraman caught it, and I knew that was her. On the side was Bailey, and I caught that. Like, of course, Bailey's gonna be there. They're San Jose, got there in their hometown.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved when they gave that respect. I just wish that the little Boys and Girls Club dance group was not on it, but I digress. Um, uh, of course, not Kari Singh, Kari came with the pirate get up, and that's her thing. So shout out to her for that. But the match itself was good, and we all said that this match was to make or break it. Like, did she make the right decision, or did she make the wrong decision? It showed that she made the right decision. Of course, all of us were gonna say she made the right decision. Of course, there are some people that say, "Oh, she's a crybaby, she's a drama queen." But when you know you're good, you got the right to bitch.
Yeah,
and you got the right. Yeah, you know your worth, and you got the right to fucking. All right, if you're not gonna use me right, I'm out. And again, a lot of y'all did not say this when the men did this shit, like the Codys, the Drew McIntyres, the list could go on and on.
Well, I say so. I say something about Cody in there.
No. You say something about Cody when he left AEW. You're talking when Cody left WWE.
Yeah.
Oh, that's different.
We're talking about that situation.
I'm talking about the weeboos.
Yeah, no one said anything when those guys left to say, "Oh, I want to prove myself" and shit like that. But when a female does it, like Sasha Banks and Naomi, and hell, we can say some other females in the situation, like a Tara Valkyrie and stuff. No, Athena, the list goes on.
Yeah,
y'all say, "Oh, they're prima donnas, they're drama queens, they whiny, they crying." Oh. What they did here was Mercedes. I was about to call Sasha. Mercedes did here. She bet herself, and it was a good match. And I know everybody want to throw out the little botch moment at Wrestle Kingdom, but shit, we found out what that was. She ain't botched last night. Goddamn it!
Oh, she didn't.
That was a good fucking match, and we got a table spot. We got
well, actually, that's funny you bring that up because. Yo, Ian cracked me up so badly when that table spot happened because I was like, "Oh, I would have thought we would have saw that at the Tom Lawler homicide match." And I was like, "Yeah, wait a minute. First of all, yeah, I think is this the first time a table's been hit under the ramp just for in any company?"
Yeah. In a New Japan show, yeah.
History making.
Especially for them. Yeah.
And not only that, it's a table from the States, because you knew that was a table from Japan.
That table did not break.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, they got the States. All right."
Oh no! Ian even said that too. It's like, wait a minute, these like New Japan tables are a little different, so you better be careful. But that spot was insane, and just like the entire matchup, I don't know what she renamed the bank statement to, but it's doing that.
I think it was actually, I think it's the Monet statement.
Yeah.
I think this. Remember, she trademarked. She trademarked.
So but the work that they did, especially the work Mercedes did on Kyrie's arm, and then just Kyrie fighting back through it. I was like, they definitely put on the night. And by the way, just around the board, praise to all the women, both WWE and New Japan last night. Yeah, we saw some of the best women's wrestling or just a single night, just last night. So props to everybody for doing their thing. And again, congratulations, Mercedes, on a hell of a win. And I love the ending. With of course, the handshake, and then Kyrie actually putting the belt on Mercedes, and then Mercedes even hugging Kyrie after the fact. And
you know her history. You knew it was gonna be some tears and some hugging, Sasha, Mercedes, whatever. She's very emotional. She's
Yeah.
very passionate about the rest of the business and stuff. But my thing is this: when you say that with the women, what I'm more happy about this match is it got fucking time.
Yeah, it almost went a half hour.
Right.
Yes.
Compared to Kyrie's match in Wrestle Kingdom, it was well deserved. I think they got the time. I think she did a good job. Now I know everybody like, well, what's next? We don't know what's next because you also got to remember now Sasha got to come to Japan.
Yep.
And it's a lot of women there that is worthy of that shot. And then you also got to think of with this AEW relationship, how many women from AEW gonna go for that belt? How many people from Stardom will go for that belt? How many from Joshi? Joshi can go for the belt.
That's true. And you think about how many Japanese women are in AEW. You think of Shida, you think of Rio.
And not just AEW either, because the rumor has it that Sasha is not a she's freelancer. So she can go to Impact.
And she did post a picture of Mickey James, so she might go after her.
Oh, see what I'm saying? What's the title? Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
End her career.
Right. So it's open season for Mercedes. So it's like we said, after that bullshit at Wrestle Kingdom, when you start down, there's only one way to go is go up.
Of course,
she's going up there.
Yeah, because you remember Mai Iwatani, who Kyrie beat in the finals right there. Of course, they brought up Tom Nakano, who, of course, Kyrie beat at Wrestle Kingdom. So, like I said, there's definitely some options, like all the way around.
There's options, and she got so much options to the point that she's right now is winning on the decision of what she made here in Virginia by God. By God, she made that her and Naomi decision. Now, my thing is, we know what Mercedes doing. What is Miss Trinity doing now?
Oh, I think she gonna follow Bank footstep. Because what she saw, like, oh shit, she wanted to touch your movement. By WWE, I'm gonna do my own shit.
Right. Like what's next for Miss Trinity? Yes, I said her name, Trinity, not Naomi. Trinity. What's next for Trinity? So that's all I can say about this match, because that match did the ladies justice. It did the future of women wrestling in Japan justice. Like, all right, we gave them over 20 minutes. They did good. They did great.
Yep.
Let's go next.
Yeah, and I'm about to say, like, whatever happens after that one, that's going to be a hard act to follow. But and then of course get to the main event. Kazuchika Okada defending against Hiroshi Tanahashi, and man, talk about what could have been a full circle moment. Because remember, it was almost 11 years ago to the day when Okada defeated Tanahashi to win his first IWGP World title.
The Rainmaker shot.
Yep. And ironically enough, and Tana even made light of it. It was like, yeah, I was like almost coming into this match the same way I left that one with my 2 front teeth out.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, are we disappointed? Or is when you talking about Tanahashi and Tanahashi Okada, like I said last week, you can't be disappointed. You're not disappointed. It's chemistry there, and the reason that match really happened, like I said, the reason that match happened because that match did not happen for the title in the States.
Yep.
And before Tanahashi retired, we go get that match.
Yep.
In the States, and I'm glad they did it. I'm glad it was the main event. But we all knew Okada was gonna win this match.
Yep.
Yeah, the build up for that no match.
But exactly. Yeah. He got a big match on Tuesday morning, and we knew he was gonna win. But
yeah, I was waiting for him. Yeah, actually, no, I was thinking if Kiyomiya was gonna actually make a surprise appearance, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought so too. Well, he whipped his ass. I know get a little payback.
Oh yeah. I knew he was not gonna show up because one, they probably already at Tokyo Dome right now as speaking too. Noah is not contracted. Not
Yeah.
even a Noah wrestler is not contracted. He's a Noah contracted wrestler.
All right.
So,
Oh,
but but when that press conference and Okada didn't show up, they knew why. We knew why Okada didn't show up, but I like how they played it why Okada didn't show up. So it's oh god, I'm gonna say this. It gotta be the main. Well, it's not the main event, but
Yeah.
it gotta be
It's
played
semi-main event.
Yeah, it's a semi-main event because
Yeah.
you got the GAC and the
Yeah.
the
The IWGP.
IWGP
Heavyweight.
heavyweight champion, World Heavyweight Champion. So, and that's one match I'm looking forward to. But like I said, we all knew that Okada was gonna win this match.
Yeah, but still, they gave us 20 minutes worth of a hell of a matchup, and
Oh yeah,
like you just said,
classic.
the chemistry between those two is like unbelievable. And again, yeah, shout out again, Ian Riccaboni. And by the way, commentary crews also, yeah, him. I want to just call him Aiden because I cannot say Matthew. I promise I will learn how to say your damn last name one of these times.
I was laughing when you asked, "Is that Aiden English?" Like, yeah, he retired. I did not know he retired for wrestling.
Yeah,
I think he retired like years back.
I think it's a few years back, but I was like, yeah, because I was like, wait a minute, I know like Aiden. I knew he was on Impact. But I was like, oh yeah,
he retired after they did that King Queen tournament, and he went with Perazzi and stuff. Yeah. So he retired from that. Like at least he went on his own terms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I told everybody when he was in WWE, he got a voice for commentary.
Yep.
When he did
and then he also did at 205 and NXT UK.
Yeah, so I knew he had the fucking the voice for it.
But yeah, again, hell of a matchup. But then after the match, Okada, of course, gives his customary speech, but then he makes an interesting declaration that he and Tanahashi should team up and at some point try to go after the IWGP Tag Team Championship.
I called that when they first shook hands in Kurgan Hall, and he did this. When he did this, like, and they even marked it as the Dream Team. Yep. I said they going at the tag team titles. I said they was going at the God at the time. God was tag team at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, that's gonna be a great match. And I like you're gonna have to have them win. You're gonna have to have them win the match. But it never came true. It never came true.
If that happened, it's gotta be where. That's the question.
First of all, it gotta be Okada gotta lose that belt.
Yep.
So he can't be no double champion?
Hell no. Hell no.
Although,
it's a rare to see the
world heavyweight champion be a tag team champion.
Tag team champion in New Japan. It's a rare.
It could make some history.
I mean, yeah, it could make some history, but
and I just thought of something else right now.
I would say to be the world champion in New Japan.
Yep.
And in Japan in general, it's just like being a world heavyweight champion in the States.
Yeah.
It's just a little different. Like their media days and their sponsors and all that shit. It's not just for like products. It's for the country.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole different story. Like you remember when Bob Sapp was the IWGP champion?
Oh, black champion.
Yeah. How that black motherfucker was all over Japan.
Yep.
Yes.
Like he became like even more popular than he was already, and it's a huge responsibility in Japan. Like it's crazy.
I just thought of something though.
Like, did I just segue to our subject?
If they go for a little bit, but if they do go for the tag team titles. Won't Okada have to fight two of his own chaos people right now?
Yes. Okada will have to face I
Yep.
forgot how to say their names,
Yeah,
but
Hiroko
Goto,
Goto
Yoshi,
and
yeah,
Yoshihashi.
Bishamon. Yeah.
Bishimo, yeah, Bishimo.
Bi-
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had to face them, but
Mhm.
but when will be the good time? Because if you make it that declaration now, that means one, you're saying that you're not going to win the New Japan Cup.
Mm.
Because I
Yeah.
think Okada's not in it.
No, I
No.
don't think. No, he's not in it.
He's not in it. Unless Tahashi's not in it. And that's weird. That'd be weird. I think that'd be the first time he's not in the New Japan Cup.
Damn.
Yeah, let's
I mean,
see.
yeah. Unless he was champion, that's the only time he was not in the New Japan Cup.
Yeah, no, Tanahashi's not in it.
Okay, so then you saying March 21st? That's when you're gonna do it because that's the finals. March 21st is the finals of the New Japan Cup, in which we already got a match with Leo Rush against Takahashi.
Yeah.
That would be good.
That'd be good, but Okada now hold your horses. You fucking up your chaos member.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Again, but then again, though, like I said, I see it. I said I saw a setup in this one already because I think I know who Goto and Yoshihashi. They're going to Aussie Open's going after those titles because remember because if you look at how the brackets are set up, Kyle Fletcher is taking on Yoshihashi in the first round, and then the winner of that one takes on Goto.
So what? They're gonna be transitional champions?
Oh sweet
Ooh.
Jesus, no!
That's what I'm saying. Like, Aussie Open don't deserve to be transitional champions.
You know, I
see a good run.
I'll see a triple threat tag team match, or Forbidden Door. If you do Forbidden Door 2, and I hope AEW do this, put another team in and have Okada and Tanahashi pin the other team and not pin their own Chaos member.
Yeah.
That could work.
But then again, we're also doing a whole lot of speculating on like when any of this stuff is going to happen.
Please let me say that we're just speculating. We did not hear it from nowhere. We did not have none of that. We just speculating or put some theories out. That's what we mostly do anyway.
And speaking of speculation, somebody else wanted to do a little speculating of their own because ending the show with the Okada was Mercedes, and she was like, I know you like to make it rain and whatnot, but how about we mix this up? Now, I'm guessing this was only just hey, you know what? You're the men's champ, I'm the women's champ. Let's go out and make New Japan a lot of money and whatnot. But then Ian kind of said something really interesting. Was about mixed tag team championships.
That'll be interesting for Mexico. That's the only place I can see that.
Yeah, Mexico. Yeah, but
New Japan. I'm sorry, I don't see that.
And hell, they even got some mixed tag. I think some like indies in the States got some mixed tag titles too. But
you know what I think though? I say this about the ending of this show. Like you got Rainmaker, you got Monet. You know, I get that. Y'all want to make it rain and
the green. They're the Green Dream team.
Yeah, you know, I get that.
Green.
Get that. You could see it in different ways. You can see it because you got the men and the women's world champion, or you can see that Money and Rainmaker and other things. You put your own speculation on that, but it was like I said, the show was the show as a whole was great.
Yep,
it was a good show as a whole.
Yeah,
it was a good night. It was a good night of wrestling. It was a good night of WWE and New Japan. And I mean, even though we had some misses there, one or two on each show, but it was still Outland's good night of wrestling. So big up with New Japan WWE.
Yeah, great show, great both shows, great moment. Did not walk away angry, and I gotta go watch DDT Pro Wrestling somehow, somewhere.
It was definitely a history making show. In some ways.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of history,
oh yes, everybody, pull out your goddamn world title.
Yeah. Well, I got my. I'm just pissing off my brother because I stole his title. So I
go with the world title. That's right. Valentine's Day, 1986.
But we don't talk about that title because Ric Flair,
Yes.
as he said, Jim Crockett know how to treat their champions and treat his champion. They did. He introduced the big gold belt on Worldwide Wrestling or the Superstation.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice and bright. When we talking about bling bling, when we talking about Ric Flair, now Ric Flair is dripped all over the place, right? He's with the young kids now. I said, well, this was the first we ever saw bling bling in wrestling. The big gold belt is historic. And the fact that I love Triple H for this, when they brought it back and they say, you know what, let's bring it back, and they brought it back for Raw. Mm-hmm. And he was trying his best to be the new Ric Flair and all that shit. Yes, he was. And my wife, say with me, baby. He never lost the title. He never listen, me and her go at it on this situation, but I'm gonna let her slide today. And the big gold belt should come back. I'm sorry. We gotta do throwback Raws, whatever that shit is. Yeah. Y'all should bring back the big gold belt. Yep.
And
I would tell you, like Ric Flair had to drip like damn near 4 decades before the damn hip hop song came out.
Yes, he did. Ric Flair was bling blinging and Space Mountain, all that shit.
Okay. Yes,
and I'll tell you, like go ahead.
Yeah, the first time I saw the world title, the World Heavyweight Championship, it was WCW. But during the NWO, in which we watch right now on A&E biography. But when I saw this title, is one of the most beautiful titles I've ever seen next to the Gold Intercontinental Championship. This title is prestige. This title is one of the most iconic titles. You know, we could talk about the Eagle Wing title. We could talk about the WWE Spinner title. We could talk about the Intercontinental Champion. Yes, we are. The Intercontinental
Spinner belt.
Anyway,
let's go to
the title. Prestige, like you look at this title, it's most prestige, and anybody who this title, you are the man, you are the shit, you're the top guy, and this world championship, in any decades, any promotion, this is make you world heavyweight champion. That's the name of the title, World Heavyweight Championship. And NWA, WCW, hell, they even call it International WCW World Heavyweight Champion.
I hated that.
Yeah.
I hated that.
Yeah, shit. Rude. Yeah.
Oh, I hate that shit. But
yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna say this about that belt. And like I said, I remember when it debuted. I was watching it as a kid. I remember when it debuted. But one thing people don't want need to understand that belt, when you know how they said the belt, the man makes the belt, that belt actually made some people that did not deserve to be world heavyweight champion, but they had that belt.
Ronnie Garvin.
Thank you, baby, because you knew exactly where I was going. Ron Garvin.
Yep, the Hands of Stone.
Had that belt.
Yep. And wait a minute, he wasn't supposed to, because that was supposed to be Magnum's spot before the car accident.
No,
right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Magnum's spot, and they couldn't get Nikita Koloff.
Yep.
But Nikita Koloff was U.S. champion. That they gave it to him. Don't know why. But it made him feel like a world heavyweight champion. He didn't make the belt. The belt made him. That's the only belt I can say that actually made people. Until I would say 1999, 2000. That belt right there got disrespected. Pissed me off. Pissed me off to this day. The hot potato. The hot potato.
I like Jeff Jarrett.
Let me tell you why. At first, why I did not like Jeff Jarrett. Because every time he lost it, which he lost it a lot, but they always get it back to him. But when he was champion, when he did some good business, was Booker T.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody else, and I'm going to name names. Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, even Goldberg would not have dropped the belt to Booker T. Jeff Jarrett did. And like I said, I did not like how the belt was being hot potato.
Yep.
It was like 1 week Kevin Nash had, then the next night he get a Ric Flair. So Ric Flair lost it the same night against Jeff Jarrett. I was like, what the god damn, you know.
Hell, I remember one night Sting beat DDP for it, but then DDP won it back.
That's what I'm gonna get to. But when it makes sense and it makes history, Sting beat DDP. Later on, and I remember that show was 3 hours.
Yep.
It was before Raw did it, Nitro did it. It was 3 hours. By the end of the night, DDP became a 2-time champion because he beat Sting in a fatal 4-way match.
Two-time. Yeah, or actually, I think he pinned. Yeah, or I thought he pinned Nash in that one, but
no. I think he pinned Sting. He pinned Sting, but still, that title brought us a lot of good memories, but also brought us some bad memories.
Ooh.
And I don't even go talk about
it was some controversial ones because
I'll go get the Hulk Hogan and the Russo thing, but
that wasn't the one I was going to bring up.
Oh, I hope you're not gonna bring up the point of doom. Don't bring up that point of doom.
No, not that one. I'm talking about.
I will cancel you.
Yeah, hell no, I ain't gonna bring that one up. No, I'm talking about the time Bobby Heenan held that title up on Wrestling Challenge and Superstars.
Oh, matter of fact, I gotta say some of that one.
Let's set that one up.
Hell, before you say something, let me tell you something as a kid. How I knew Ric Flair was coming. When he did that, first of all, I'm thinking the NWA, or WCW, was about to go to war. Like before the NWO, all that shit, I was like, oh. I was all into it, right? Mm-hmm. And then Ric Flair comes out as Ric Flair does with the robe, with the energy,
had the red carpet
treatment, and Bobby Heenan telling everybody stand up, the real world shit. Oh, yeah. It felt it right here. But then, what no one don't know, WWF was the first to get the cease and desist letter.
Yep.
And what everybody think when they digitized the belt, that's because it was already taped. But what everybody found out years later, when they did that black mark, it was not the heavyweight title. It was a tag team title. And I was like, oh my God. That was cool as shit though, because it kind of opened the door. Yeah. Open the door for future shit that happened in the wrestling business. Like, the other shit, the title for AWA was on the waist of Vince McMahon and stuff like that. But yeah, that was controversial.
Yeah, and you know what? And I actually remembered when. Oh God, I gotta bring this name up. Yeah, when Jim Herd actually went on to television and announced that Ric Flair was out of WCW. And this was right before the Great American Bash.
Right.
Which was like their number 2 pay-per-view behind Starrcade.
Right.
And I remember that damn crowd in Baltimore. Yeah, when that cage match, they was chanting, we want Flair. And I feel sorry for Barry Windham in this case because, unfortunately, he was the casualty in this one. But it was like
because the story was that Wyndham was supposed to beat Flair for the belt.
Yep.
And then they changed it on Rick and said Lex Luger's gonna win. And Rick said, "No, that ain't happening. We've promised Barry that he was next." And as you know, the fake ass Florida title belt, and they put the little stamp on it and all that shit, which was an insult. But my other controversy of that was, if you remember, when Flair came back.
Yep.
But the belt didn't come back to WCW yet. It was in Japan.
Oh yeah, it was still with Muda.
Yeah, it was with Keiji Muto and Mahiro Chono. I'm sorry, I always say like that. Mahiro Chono. And how they did that shit and brought it back for Barry Windham to win it, and then they continued to feel like nothing happened. Like Flair was not gone for 2 years, and Flair and Barry Windham went for the World Heavyweight title. that belt, man, that belt got so many Hall of Famers that had that belt.
Yep.
It's mind-boggling. The fact that Dusty Rhodes' last title, heavyweight world heavyweight title, was that big belt.
Yep.
The fact that,
Sting.
like I said, that Sting first title was that big belt. That belt actually hit Madison Square Garden and fucking the Meadowlands when it was supposed to not hit Madison Square Garden on the Meadowlands.
Yeah.
You know.
They think Shawn Michaels, his last world heavyweight title.
His last world heavyweight title. Fucking let's not
Brock
forget this.
Lesnar.
Yes, Brock Lesnar. You can say Brock Lesnar had that belt because he's the last person to have that belt. Before they became that belt we got on now.
Cena held it. Booker held it. Benoit held it.
CM Punk.
Randy Orton.
Well, watch this. Booker held it as the WCW and the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, that is a short list in its own right there.
Randy Orton's first world title was that.
He was the youngest world heavyweight champion. Was that title?
Goldberg, he held a title too. Goldberg held WWE.
Oh, that's right, Goldberg. Yeah, he'd be in that list with Booker T.
That's what I said. That's a very short list, right? Like I said, Chris Jericho. We're not going. Come on, if Chris Jericho's on here, he gonna remind us 4 or 5 times he's the first
undisputed champion.
And he beat Stone Cold and The Rock the same night.
Exactly. And, and Rock beating, Rock's on that list, and it's mind-boggling how many Hall of Famers. But if I just take WWE out, it's still got a whole bunch of people that had that belt that's in the Hall of Fame or soon to be in the Hall of Fame. And
Ravishing Rick Rude.
I'll tell you right now, that belt itself should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You know what?
They're making the Hall of Fame in Florida. That belt should be in the Hall of Fame. It should be displayed in the Hall of Fame. If they're not going to use it no more, it should be displayed in the Hall of Fame.
Either that or the NWA title.
Yeah. Well, the NWA title is still.
Yeah, it's still active. Yeah.
It's still active.
Oh, well. Yeah.
They can't use it. But that belt right there, it's part of my childhood. Like I said with the Winged belt, when Hulk Hogan and them had it.
Yep.
And that's one of my favorite belts. That belt is part of my childhood. I remember exactly when it debuted. I remember what show it was on. I remember the Superstation. I remember when Ric Flair came out, and that shit was so bright that the cameras had to back up.
Yep. Hell.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. If it's nature. Yeah, when nature bringing out something. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, and don't forget the nameplate.
That's going to be legit. Yeah.
Like, don't forget the nameplate was even bling bling. Like, Ric Flair was bling. Like, come on, man.
Oh, when Nate's gonna debut something, he making sure that is 24 karat gold.
Yes.
It's got $25,000 worth of diamonds up in it, and
it is custom made for the world heavyweight champion.
It costs more money in one day than your house do.
Right. Like it costs more money than your mortgage. Goddamn it! You understand? You understand what we're talking about here? We're talking about 1986. Well, not 1986. I'm sorry. It was 86.
Yeah, 86.
You're talking about 1986 here. Talking about money, big money. So it's that belt right there. And since let me segue to the Black History part of it.
Yep.
Booker T, Mark Henry.
Yep.
Can we even say The Rock?
Yeah.
Let's say The Rock. Okay.
Yeah.
On this show, we're going to acknowledge that The Rock is half black, half small. So we go it's half black side.
Half.
Half black side. We're going to acknowledge that part.
Yep.
Okay. But Mark Henry, one and only world heavyweight title was the world heavyweight championship. Booker T, like I said earlier, WCW, WWE. The weekend WWE was a five-time. Oh, sorry, five-time. Now he turned to 6-time with King Booker.
Oh God.
I'm sorry. I apologize. But it helped him out. It helped him out, right? So, those guys as world heavyweight champions and stuff. I'm trying to think. I think those are the only two. I honestly
only ones, that held
that world title. That world title. So it's crazy. It's crazy that it's only two, but
But you think of like black champions overall, and I swear to this day, I And like every time August rolls around, I think of Ron Simmons and of course beating Vader. And I still think of that young black dude that ran all the way from the third row
Yes.
and jumping up
Yes.
and down
Yes.
like it's he even saw even before Simmons completed the power slam, that dude I saw
Yeah,
that
he
dude
hauling
like hit that
ass.
from because
He
he
Yeah.
hauling
that was a
ass.
wrap right then and
That
there because
that boy, that young man, I ain't gonna say boy,
yeah,
that young man represent all of us that watched 605
yep.
TBS and watched that moment or was
Or
thinking
for
about that
whatever
moment.
time of worldwide
What,
because
right. Wherever time that right you said, wherever time worldwide on CBS that
yeah.
came on late night.
Oh
We
yeah.
got to see it if you didn't have cable.
Oh yeah. That yeah, because that moment just in itself and I remember like hearing Ron talk about I think it was on the bump like a couple of years ago
Mhm.
that the fact that he yeah he said that even white people, Latino people, Asian people walked up to him and said, "You changed my life on that moment," and I was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
people don't understand how much that, especially wrestling, those
um,
that's not wrestling fans,
yeah,
don't understand how much this shit mean to people that actually watch it, you know,
yeah,
and and especially minorities,
mm,
you know, that we should not even be in the world championship conversation.
mm,
And
Mhm.
for many years they wasn't. Yeah,
yep,
you put people in title matches, but
yeah,
Yes.
you ain't put people to win the title. And that's gonna get me to my next thing. I did say I was gonna talk about this last week. Bobo Brazil
yeah,
is a former NWA champion that people do not recognize as an NWA champion.
yeah, because I
I
forget
had
what the whole story was, but I know it was like the whole thing with Buddy Rogers.
I had to
Um,
look it up. I really had to look it up. Like they they recognize him as
yep,
NWA champion, but they don't say nothing for him as NWA champion. And but he's also one of the first black to be champion. Period. He's a
mhm,
former United States champion.
yep, yeah, both Toronto with Maple Leaf Wrestling and
Yeah,
of course Big Time Wrestling San Francisco holding that version of the U.S. title and in
yeah.
Detroit. Also
He's
WWW, yeah, the WWF United States champion, a record
wow,
7 times. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
You totally forget that they had a title too, but
yeah,
it's
Yeah. Forgotten
it's
titles.
yeah. Oh God, can we talk about that one episode? Forgotten titles.
yeah,
Oh, but
yeah. That'll definitely be one.
yeah. But it's crazy that it's like we and this is the thing. I'm going to just tell y'all about me about when it comes to Black History Month. I don't like it because it's one we get the shortest fucking month out the fucking year, and goddamn, we make history all year round. All right, I'm saying this. I'm saying this on YouTube, so goddamn it, get at me. You know what I mean? I don't care. But the fact that we gotta do this on this month, just to show you that we pay attention. Um, and we got so many people that could have been potential world heavyweight champions, but we got a lot of black wrestlers that are either the mid card champion or tag team champions.
I mean,
They never got the opportunity to be world heavyweight champion. That should
look
have
at
been.
I say look at Impact. Rich Swann is a former Impact World Champion,
Yeah.
a damn good World Champion. And when he defeat Eric Young, yeah, to be honest, I'll shed a tear
And
because I saw that like, damn,
wasn't
we
that a
have
Battle for Glory?
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
Which you remember is Impact's like made that's their
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
And I'm
yes,
gonna say, I'm gonna, like Hill just said, he shed a tear. I didn't shed a tear, but I was happy for him because think about what he had to go through before
Yeah.
that
Oh
situation
yeah,
with the WWE situation and his wife and
yeah.
all that shit, and which kind of put a black eye on his career for a minute.
But you know what though? He found a way to overcome it.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
more importantly, the people and when I say the people, I mean the fans. They let him overcome it because They could
that's
have
kind of
very
weird.
easily shit on him, but it's like in this case, it's like, all right, Rich, you owned up to the incident, whatever. All right, show us what you can do to like say, all right, you learned from it. And it was
And
like the fact that he proved that, hey, this is what I learned from it, and I want to move past it, and I want to just try and just focus on wrestling right now. I think that's what helped a lot of people get back on Rich Swann's side.
I'm gonna say this: what's more they put on the side, because one, we got to remember this was during the pandemic too. But can you imagine if they did have fans that the pop he would have got?
Yeah,
the pop he would have got would have been crazy, right? But
huge.
Also, like you just said, he been through so much that not just the people, but the people in the company. The people in the company. Shout out to what's his name? Team Canada. Help me out.
Teddy Rude,
Not
Johnny Devine, Petey Williams.
No, the manager.
Scott D'Amore.
Scott D'Amore.
Scott D'Amore. People like Scott D'Amore that could have just said, all right, we just here to just maintain your career. You can just stay in this X division and shit. Nah. They used the story about Eric Young being a fucking crazy nut and shit. And it worked. And and look at Eric not Eric Young, Rich Swann. He got in not just that match, he got in the match between him and Kenny Omega. And it was so good. That was the first Impact independent era that Impact pay-per-view I ordered. Because I wanted to see it. And so you got that person, you got Rich Swann, you got if we go talk about Shane the Tear, you got also talk about Kofi Kingston.
Yep.
Kofi Kingston situation was by accident.
Yep.
Yeah.
His shit was that if that shit didn't happen, we would not have Kofi Mania.
Yeah.
With that situation, the road to WrestleMania, I ain't gonna lie, the way how that shit panned out or the storyline was, it was almost made me sick to my stomach. The whole you're not A+ player, you don't look like the type. I'm saying like, why do they go for this bullshit? Meanwhile, I can go to any other promotion and say, oh, you gonna get this title? Let's fight it out like Ring of Honor.
You know what you just did though? You're comparing WWE to the Indies.
Ring of Honor, they got them. They're not indies.
Yeah.
They're not indies.
They're indies. Not now.
Yeah.
Not now. But they was indies what you trying to compare it to. See, this is the thing though. Why I didn't have no problem with the storyline because it got real.
Mm-hmm.
They got real with Big E and Xavier when they got into it, and they get to social media and start saying, "Hey, if you're not going to do this, and you want to keep on screwing Kofi, we out." And you Xavier Woods actually put some realism to it. So I don't really need to be here. I got my social media page. I got this. I'm successful outside of the league. I don't need to be here.
And he can work in that hospital and whatnot because he got his own PhDs and whatnot. Right.
So it was getting real, and to the point that I'm looking at Vince McMahon. Like, Vince McMahon, you love us. You love the brothers. What you doing? Like, this is not.
But you know what? Now you want to know when it really got real? When Kofi finally talked about it, because when he talked about, I've been missed my kids' birthdays, I done missed Halloween's, taking them trick or treating, done missed Christmases, all just so I could be here for this company. That's when this moment really got real, because it's one thing for Xavier and Big E to talk, which by the way was a cool thing to do. But we needed Kofi himself to talk for this to like really hit home.
And watch this. Put this in perspective. John Cena said the same damn thing. I miss weddings. No one was feeling it. Mm. Kofi said the same thing. You feeling it because you can relate. Mm. Like, you miss your kids. Any parent, no matter what race, any parent miss their kid's birthday. You feel some type of way. But the difference between Kofi is Kofi was not a main eventer.
Yep.
Kofi was not the guy that you say, you know what, Kofi, I need you to be here because the marquee has got your name on it. The crowd, the bus to see is here for you. Kofi could have missed 3 months. And I guarantee you, nobody would have gave a got rat's ass or gave a return. He would not got a return fucking video. Like a John Cena got when he broke his neck or something like that. Nothing. But people can relate with Kofi when he said, "Hey man, I did everything you asked for. I did all this stuff. I went to places that I shouldn't went to, a la blood money pay-per-views and all that other shit. I did it. I got thrown around for you for your big money boy Brock Lesnar. I got all that shit. All I want is opportunity. You took it from me because one person took bitch and complained about it, Randy Orton. Because I remember that garden scene. I remember it like it was yesterday. He was made. And y'all took it from him. Stupid, because that's stupid shit. And now he got another opportunity. And then he outperformed and said, oh shit, Kofi outperformed. Oh, we feeling this. It's about their time. So now the crowd behind him. Just like almost every time someone behind them, they got to change script. Because the script was originally for Mustafa Ali. Kofi Mania happened when like he'll just say he said it for Rich One. When you got motherfucking God versus Shad and MVP in a bar with other grown ass men and adults there, they looking at WrestleMania. They at the bar crying. Because they knew what Kofi went through. And then you got other fucking people from other promotions congratulating Kofi and all that stuff. It's a big deal. I'll come to my next person, Keith Lee. Oh, y'all try to shit on Keith Lee's accomplishment when he won that NXT title. And he was no great time. Y'all try to shit on it and try to say, oh, they taped it because somebody sued ass recorded and put it on social media.
Yeah, ironically, one of the Industry guys, but
and how ironic that everybody did the fucking Mick Foley thing and turned from fucking AEW and watched that, and that's when they beat AEW in the ratings for I think it was the first time, if I'm not mistaken.
And not to mention, was it Keith Lee NXT's first ever double champion?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, he was first double singles champion. Yes, he was, and I'm not just gonna stay on WWE because I can go. Because the only reason I'll stay on WWE because it's more historic. Because if you go, like we just said, we only had 2 World Heavyweight Champions counting for WCW and WWF. We call it WWE champions. We on the one hand
fingers.
Right. But if I go outside of that, like we just said, Impact. We got Rick Swann, Moose, Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley had all the belts at one time.
Yes.
He even looked at the fucking knockout title. I was like, hey, man, now stop it, Bobby. And it's people got to understand, like, it's hard, especially when you are a mainstream company, to put that World Heavyweight title on a black champion. Now, mid-card titles,
no problem.
It's no problem. Like, that's because to me, the mid-card titles is the titles that puts the butts in the seats. So it's supposed to. It's supposed to because we got many that held this title. We got many. And we got a lot that held the United States title. R-Truth, Shelton Benjamin, Booker T. You know, Kofi Kingston. And we go to Intercontinental, Kofi Kingston, Shelton Benjamin, Big E, hell, Apollo. Apollo's also United States champion. You know, it's
MVP United States champion.
MVP, one of the best United States champions.
And you know what? And the NXT North America about to get that same feeling too because
Keith Lee, Mello,
Wesley,
get a current champion.
Valentine Dreams.
I know.
Sorry, Patrick.
Thank you. I almost flipped.
But we talk about to the wrestler, not the person.
That's the wrestler, not the person. Yes. Ahmed Johnson. I know how I feel about it.
I'm gonna go up and get that damn belt.
Please,
you can't tell me.
I said, I said please.
Okay.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Shit. But yeah, but if I'm going to say his name, Silicon Valley, but
D'Lo was the Intercontinental Champion briefly.
D'Lo, who was the European
Eurocontinental champion.
Eurocontinental champion. You know, it's so many names you can put on, but that's in the mid card titles.
Yep.
It's a damn shame. But these, I'm talking about the companies, the major companies. If I go to Indies, the Indies are easy because that's when they got the opportunity, like the Jay Lethal, who's the longest reigning Ring of Honor. Jonathan Gresham, who's one of the best technical wrestlers in the business today. Goddamn, if I go to MLW, Swerve Strickland. Yep. Swerve Strickland was also a damn Evolve champion. Keith Lee, Evolve champion. It in the Indies, it seems like it's like, I think we talked about this on one of the earlier episodes. It's like in the Indies, it's more. It's more, either more, it's better. I ain't gonna say more better, but that's motherfucker Crowley or fuck if I say that. But it feels like it's better for black wrestlers or any urban the hell Latinos, better for them in the Indies to be champion than it is in AEW, WWE, Impact. I gotta count Impact, even though I can say Impact got like for what 4 or 5 world champions, black world champions.
Yeah. More diverse, to be honest.
You know, and the mid card was just the X division and the King of the Mountain or the Television or the Legend, wherever the name of the belt is at the time. You had more black wrestlers had that belt, especially X division. X division was a frying pan for a black wrestler. I mean, Jay Lethal, Wesley. Well, he was not Wesley. He was
Desmond Xavier. Trey Miguel, of course.
Trey Miguel. Rick Swan, who already named as world champion. Bobby Lashley, who had all the belts. You know, and then we go to that King of the Mountain, whatever the name of the belt you want to name it. Booker T. Yeah. I forgot one. I forgot one person. I'm sorry, Kenny King. I forget Kenny King.
Yeah. Then Devon.
Yeah, he's that TV champ, I think.
Yeah.
It's
hell, Willie Mack.
You know, it's just crazy. It's mind boggling that they could do all this on the mid card titles, but not the World Heavyweight Champion. Which the mid card title is supposed to help you elevate you to the World Heavyweight title.
Like a stepping stone, right? Or just moving up the next level.
Yeah, it did it for everybody else, so I couldn't do it for these guys. Like, like we said, in kind of title.
Yeah, and there's always something that, and I want to choose my words really carefully with this one because I want to make sure I get this point correctly. There's always something that always troubled me when it came to like black champions. It is like, why is it that black fans generally didn't get behind them when they had these opportunities at first? Or because here's why. Because I'm always thinking, wait a minute. When we do get one, we always want to say, oh, wait a minute. Why this dude getting her? But it's like on the way up, we like ask for one, and it's like, is there like a condition on what type of black champion we want or something like that?
We talked about this one on a past episode. Like when I mentioned about Scorpio Sky, and some people are kind of 50-50. For me, like I say, I look him as a great wrestler. For a black wrestler, like can I relate to him? Does he sound like me? But I can relate to like Moose. Like, okay, strong black dude. I can fuck with him. He got that, I don't give a fuck attitude. I can relate to him with that. Yeah, that one. Yes, I can relate to that one. Like, who else? Wesley. I can relate to him. He looked like me. He sounded like me. Kind of like a nerdy side. The only thing different is he smoked weed. But I can relate to him. And the other one, like if Xavier Woods become a Universal Champion or a WWE Champion, Undisputed Champion,
We can
I can
rate for
relate
him.
to him
He play games.
because
I play games.
yes, very
It's yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Respect.
yeah,
Hell.
very easy to relate to him. But if you get a black guy like Keith Lee, for example, I look at him as a great black.
Star.
Yeah, I can relate to him as a great wrestler, but can I relate to him as for me? Yes, he's a gamer, he's a nerd. But the other black people, oh, he used big words. Oh, I can't relate to him. He talk
And
like Ti.
here's my point.
Everything
greetings,
else.
greetings and salutations. Okay,
Yeah.
Yes.
listen,
I say
listen.
stole that from Demolition Man.
I'm gonna say this about that situation. It's the way that you portray us.
Mm-hmm.
It's a problem. Like you want to know why Crime Time never became tag team champions? Like,
Yeah.
like that's how you look at us, like all of us. Like, don't get me wrong.
Here's my whole point.
Don't get me wrong. It was intact when they from New York, and that's how you think New Yorkers is. You think all New Yorkers like that, or the people that had to struggle? You know what I mean? It's like Hills just said, how you relate to them, and then you also got to think of after they do give them the chance. After they do give them the chance to win the belt, it's just like it's just like everybody else. It's like everybody else when they win the belt. Okay, they won the belt. Can we still invested in them? Because remember, like you just said, the story to get the belt is more interesting than the person holding the belt sometimes. And and just like with Kofi. When Kofi won the belt, we enjoyed the journey of who won the belt. Then we start judging his title run. The title run, goddamn, you thirsty motherfucker.
What? It's the sad part.
I heard
the title run had some good. He had some good matches in it.
He had some good matches. He had a good match with Samoa Joe. He had a good match with
and
Randy.
even had some good storylines with them.
Had a good match with Dolph Ziggler because it should have been me, But what do we mostly remember his title reign? How it ended. How it ended. Like right now, because I got to talk about right now. Roman Reigns, his title reign is going to be remembered for the bloodline, for the longevity, for all of this stuff, right? For hell, bringing some prestige to the Universal title that it had never had.
Yep.
Right. So that's a good title run. You bring something to the table. Blah blah. I enjoyed Kofi's title run until the ending. And everybody knows it's well documented. It's been on freaking so many podcasts how I did not like how it ended. How it ended. But that's what it's remembered for. That's what his title reign. Nobody not talking about his storyline with Randy Orton. No one talking about his storyline with Dolph Ziggler. No one talking about Samoa Joe. How Samoa Joe. No one talking about how Kevin Owens turned on the New Day to get a title shot. Nobody talking about it. They talking about the ending. Because nobody talking about the ending. Because one, Kofi
is on Fox.
That's one. And Kofi, was Kofi even meant to be champion? Yeah. Like, is that simple? Like, how? Hell, let's go to Big E's title run.
Yep.
What is everybody talking about Big E's title run?
Also the cash in.
How he kept losing matches going into it, and then losing to Brock at the end.
Yeah.
Day one.
Seem like Brock is the damn. I ain't gonna go there. But
I no, fuck that. I seen a meme on TikTok. No, I seen it on TikTok. Each black wrestler win, Brock Lesnar come in and ruin it. And to be honest,
it's documented, people. It's not us. It's documented. It's all over.
Yes. And you know what's crazy about that? It's the same timeline when Moose won the title. If you put Moose and Big E and put a comparison, I remember more Moose title reign more than I remember Big E. Because Moose
title reign was way better than Big E. The Big E moment was good. Even though WWE ruined it by announcing it. But it still was a good moment, right?
Yes.
When Moose did it so dramatic. Well, this is where, if anybody want to know where we coined the phrase "Moose shit," it was when he did his cash in. Moose defeated this man in front of his family,
son, in the ring,
while
his wife and son were in the ring.
In the ring, that's some Moose shit. And then let's not even talk about. Let's talk about the reign after it. Moose embarrassed Matt Cardona.
Yes.
Moose embarrassed. Who else was going at the title?
Rich Swann.
Yep, Mack.
Rich Swann, Willie Mack. Yes, it's black on black crime, but he did what he had to do, right? Until Josh Alexander came back and grew some balls and got the title match, right? Moose title reign was way better than fucking Big E. It was better than Bobby Lashley's second reign, not the first, second reign. Second reign, not the first. Bobby Lashley. If I'm gonna say anything, Bobby Lashley's fucking first reign was better than Moose. That's a guarantee, just because he retained the title when everybody thought he's gonna lose to Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. And he destroyed Goldberg. That was a happy day in this house. I love Goldberg, WCW Goldberg, but yeah, that's another story.
Then not to mention, Moose also, before he won the Impact World title, he had the TNA World title.
He was
the white strap.
He was the uncrowned champion. That he used that belt, and he was defending it like it was the actual belt. And
I love
the best moment of that situation was the EC3 situation.
Yep.
Best match.
He beat the shit out of EC3, didn't he?
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Ethan didn't control his narrative that day.
Oh no, and I hope he gets something taken care of with that shoulder, but that's a whole nother story too. But I mean, we just named the Black World Champions. We named the mid card title and tag team champions all damn day because.
But then let's also count the women as too, because we're talking about Bianca Belair and her 315-day reign right now.
Yes, Bianca
Jade undefeated.
Jade undefeated, but I'm getting kind of tired of Jade right now. I love Jade, but y'all just throwing people just to build up her record. Y'all not getting her no feuds, no nothing. It's like y'all just saying put a body on so she can just add another number.
I guess they're trying to find somebody to get after her, but
that's the thing. Y'all got people. I haven't seen Jade versus Dr. Britt Baker.
Nope.
It's there. It's there. It's right there.
That damn storyline with Saraya is kind of holding Britt up a little bit right now, but
you could ask Saraya.
Yep.
But you know what?
Even she said she want to face her.
Oh, and then not to mention, you could tie that into the homegrown versus outsiders.
Bam.
Yeah,
right,
that's actually
right there. You just made a fucking possibility of a match where they're cheap to take the belt from Jay, and Jay had no choice but to join the homegrown.
Yeah, I was about to say, if that happened at Revolution, we like to check here to Embrace the Thirst.
Yes, we like that. Help us start our merch catalog. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
but
hopefully.
I'm just saying. I mean, you said Jay, I said Athena.
Yep.
Athena's Ring of Honor champion. She's also a former NXT Women's champion. Former NXT Women's Tag Team champion. I'm not sure she won. No, she didn't win the tag team champions, but she's a former champion. Let's go back in history. Jacqueline. Come on now, the bitch. Don't forget the original bitch. That's the bitch, Jazz. Awesome Kong.
Yep.
Amazing Kong, whichever one you want to call her. Oh god damn.
I'll just call him Miss Stevens. Because I'm late.
People ain't gonna like what I'm about to say. People ain't gonna like what I say, but she's more into her black side than her Asian side. Me and Yim.
Yep.
Me and Yim.
La Negra from NWA.
Hell, let's talk about Mercedes even.
Yes.
Mercedes. You know what? The second African American wrestler who held the IWGP title. Bob Sapp and Monet.
Yes.
So, oh wait, no, third MVP, Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
But she's part of history.
Yeah,
She's the
she is.
she's the first woman. Let's go there.
Yep.
First black woman, right?
Yes.
So you got that. You got these females that people like. You got to understand that.
Or
Like,
hell, Trinity.
Trinity, two-time SmackDown Women's Champion, former tag team champion. Like you got that situation. You got like we said, Bianca Belair.
What's my girl from Tasha Steelz? Because
yes, Fire and Ice. Yes.
With her and Kara Hogan. Yeah.
Kara Hogan.
Yep.
Kara Hogan.
Dope ass tag team.
Even though y'all kind of pissed me off, like showing her true skills, AEW got her like that. But that's a whole other story. But you said those names, and it's more females. We know it's gotta be more females. Come on, more female champions.
What's the shit? Just had just beat Tessa Blanchard for the Beast for like wow.
Yes.
Oh yes. So it's more females that's doing their thing. Black females doing their thing, and hopefully we'll see what's going to happen next with her. With Bianca Belair, because now you got you got a main event type match, against Asuka.
Yep.
This is gonna be her. This is gonna be her third WrestleMania, and now she's coming in as champion instead of going after the title. So congratulations to Bianca Belair. And we go with tag teams. We got to put her husband in there, Street Profits.
Yep.
NXT, Raw, SmackDown Tag Team Champions, New Day.
Lord, 13-time champs.
God,
of course, Harlem Heat,
Stevie Ray, Booker T.
Then,
God,
I love the Straight Shooting podcast, by the way. And,
oh man, he went off on one.
Like I said, Stevie Ray. Hey, like you say, suckers gotta know.
He went off on one. I was like, good Lord, this is not a sign I've seen of Stevie Ray, but I like it. We go Harlem Heat or Emily Express, whatever one y'all want to go with.
Yeah. Of course, Soul Patrol to the Atlas Rocket Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Doom.
One of my favorite teams of all time. Bush Reed.
Gangsters.
Bush Reed.
Gangsters too.
Yeah. You know what? Hold on. We when you said the Gangsters, then I gotta say this because I didn't say this. Too Cold Scorpio.
I am.
Yeah.
I did not name Too Cold Scorpio, and I feel
he's usually one person I named, and I said that's and when I found out why he didn't get the shine that he got, I was like, it saddened me at times, but then I was like, sometimes things like that gotta happen because they don't gotta happen, but it's like it's sad that it does happen, but I was like, I know like some people when they get into that success, the drugs tend to play into it, especially in wrestling. So
who are we talking about?
No, it was Too Cold.
Oh well, Too Cold. I think it's beyond drugs. It's almost time. I think it's beyond drugs. I think it's the booking. It's the head champions.
Yep.
Fellas, I gotta go.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hashtag Hills for Life. So
yeah.
I'm scared for that too. But I think we should do a part 2 before this month is over or favorite black moments.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll do you one better. Favorite black moments. The impact of Eddie Guerrero winning the WWE Championship, No Way Out, because that's this month.
Yep.
Yes.
And also the review for the Noah show.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's 3. So we're gonna talk about them 3 topics for Black History Month finale, and that's about it.
Yep. Oh, by the way, just quick reminder, that in 2 weeks, we'll probably have to be doing another Saturday show since Revolution will be Yeah, 2 weeks from tonight.
Yeah. All right. That's cool.
Cool.
Well,
I mean,
he'll go make the schedule.
yeah, we're gonna. Everybody bust up the AEW championship belt. I got mine. But but yes. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the show. And we did a successful 3 hour show.
Like,
So
subscribe, follow,
yes,
all that good shit.
Do it.
do everything and subscribe, share, like. This can be available on YouTube and Facebook. The Spotify, that'd be a big question mark, in which I will announce my next project. But
And
anyway,
thank you, Derek, as always, our fourth man.
You need to come on the
Down for
show.
us.
You need to come on the show, Derek. Let's stop the bullshit.
Yeah.
cut the bullshit.
yeah.
Cut the
So
shit, Tony.
Yeah, cut the shit, Derek. Cut the shit. Well, fellas,
yes,
All right.
yes. All right.
Hey,
Have a good night. Peace.
see ya, everybody.
feel it.
Of course.
Embrace it.